fans, and welcome to our second season of the Viking here on the Viking Sports Network. I'm Trey Arrington, along with my co-host Brad Stubbs. Tonight's game pits your Tennessee High Mighty Vikings versus the Dobyns Bennett High School Indians. Brad, the 2021 season is, in many ways, is new for us. We got a new head coach, new coordinators, and a new conference for Tennessee High. I'm looking forward to this year.
Yeah, Trey, maybe if anyone at home has, been a little disconnected the last few months or just maybe you're tuning in tonight for the first time, there was some huge news this summer, Trey. Our head coach of the last 8 years, Mike Mays, decided to take the Tennessee High weight room coordinator job. He'd been a head coach for 8 years. He'd been an assistant 13 years before that, Trey. Basically, he was a great football coach for us. He's also a great weight room guy for us, Trey.
Awesome strength and
conditioning. Yeah,
conditioning
absolutely.
coach.
And basically, he felt like he wanted to help all sports, and he wanted to work with all sports, and that was what led him to make that change or to apply for that job. So now, Trey, our interim head coach this year is Matt Chandler. He's got actually 28 years of experience, Trey, and he's been an assistant here at Tennessee High since 2002. He's been our defensive coordinator since 2013. So I've got a lot of respect for Matt Chandler. Coaches across this area have a lot of respect for Matt Chandler. He's such a great dude, such a great coach. Our teams are going to be in good hands for sure, Trey.
I would second that one.
Absolutely. Now, some other changes on offense in our coaching staff, Trey. He's called our offense for a long time. Wally Prophet. He took another job. He is now, Trey, our
head golf coach.
You got it. He's
replacing the legend in Bob Zeiger.
Bob Zeiger. So Wally's doing golf now and moving into his role is longtime assistant here at Tennessee High, Mike Wampler. And
he came here in 2005?
2006. We came in here together. But Mike Wampler, fans, is no stranger to being an offensive coordinator. He's actually got head coach experience. He's been a head coach at two different schools, Rock Cove and Sullivan North, years ago. And if Trey, you remember back when we played in the late 90s, any football fan around here will probably remember this. Anderson County had a really good football team in the late 90s and the early 2000s. They had a great, they were like state championship contenders each year for about 4 or 5 years, and he was actually their offensive coordinator during that time. So Coach Wampler's no stranger to that. I look forward to seeing what he does with us this year. Running backs, he did the running. This is another coaching change, Trey. Mike Wampler was our running backs coach last year. This year, he's Coach Dowdell has moved over. He's coaching our running backs. He actually has coached running backs before, but he's been Coach Dowdell last year was our offensive line coach. Moving into his position is Dustin Pinnell, who was a freshman coach last year, so he's bumped up to solely varsity this year, Trey, and he is our offensive line coach. This is a new addition to our team. I'm excited about this guy. Jesse Taylor now, Trey, he's coaching our quarterbacks, and we actually stole him from Daniel Boone. He was Daniel Boone's offensive coordinator, for like 6 years, I think. So he's got a ton of great experience. I watched him practice this week on Wednesday, and I was actually pretty impressed with Jesse. He's a phenomenal coach.
Last year he was at the middle school, and I watched him at the middle school.
Yeah, he did great
things. He's a fantastic coach. He's a teacher of the game. For sure.
Absolutely. So I look forward to seeing what he brings to the table as far as our staff is concerned. Moving over to the defensive side of the ball. We've got a couple changes on defense as well. Last year, Coach Chandler, as he had for about the last 10 years, he'd been our defensive coordinator. This year, our defensive coordinator is going to be Josh Holt. And just like Coach Wampler, Trey, he's no stranger to being a defensive coordinator either. He was a defensive coordinator, I think, at Abingdon and maybe at Holston years ago. So I've got a lot of respect for
former Viking.
Yeah, absolutely. Great when former Vikings are here. I've got a lot of respect for Josh. Back when I was coaching, Trey, we kind of, I was coaching secondary. He was coaching receivers. So when it was offense, I'd kind of go with his group. He would always kind of come with my group. I've got a ton of respect for this guy. He's a great coach. I look forward to seeing what he does as our coordinator. He's also coaching safeties. But inside, defensive lineman, our interior lineman is still coached by the legend, Daryl Shanks. So there is no change there. Defensive ends is still Trey Leonard. Love Trey. Cornerbacks, Cody Snyder was coaching our corners last year. This year, He's also coaching outside linebackers alongside of corners. So he was coaching freshmen last year as well. He's solely a varsity coach now. So his role has expanded as well. Last year, you'll remember John Ellis Davis was coaching our safeties, Trey, and he's actually taking a job at Volunteer. Yeah, he's
defense coordinator.
Yeah,
right?
he's our defense coordinator. He's teaching PE there. So I look forward to see. He's also a former alumni, just like Josh. So I look forward to seeing what John Ellis does this year. Looking at our freshmen, as we mentioned earlier, Trey, Dustin Pinnell, Cody Snyder were our freshman coaches last year. This year, I love these two guys, Trey. Jordan Bryant, who played here in 2011, actually has a few records on defense.
I had
Phenomenal.
Jordan in elementary school.
Oh, really? Yeah. I love this kid. He was a heck of a football player back in the day. And I love this next kid as well, Addison Powers. God, he used to play with so much heart. He played back in 2016. Of course, I can't forget our assistant is still the same, special assistant, Squeaky Black. Everybody knows and loves him. But a lot of changes on defense. And, Trey, that's not the only thing that's changed. Tell us about our conference now.
Yeah, so with the realignment of the reclassification from TSSAA, we've now moved. Well, we stayed in 5A, but some other teams moved out. So we have a THS, us, Boone, Crockett, Morristown West, and Cherokee. We're all familiar with these teams, but in years past, Morristown West was a Region 2 team. We always had to play them in the playoffs.
Right.
Now we're going to have to play them. Well, they were 6A last year, and they've moved down. So we're going to have to play them in the regular season. Gone from our conference are Morristown East, Volunteer, and Cocke County. So now we only have 5 teams in our conference.
So it's actually Morristown East is gone, Volunteer's gone, and Cocke County's gone. Seeing if our telestrator's working. Our telestrator's working, Trey. Good.
So we got a 5-team conference, and 4 of us will go to the playoffs.
That's pretty nice, Trey.
And hopefully we're going to be at the top of that.
Yeah, looking at all these games over here, I look forward to each and every one of them. I definitely think this year, Trey, from what I've watched in our scrimmages so far this year and what I know that we have coming back, I think we're definitely – absolutely. I think we're going to be in contention for hopefully a conference championship this year. It'd be really cool if we could add our year to that white sign over there on the right as conference champions this year.
Yes. Well, speaking of adding to the signs and the history, there's a lot of history between Tennessee High and DB and just DB in general. I mean, this is, what did you say, the 100th game? Yeah,
Trey. Let's look at the history for a second, Trey. And I'm going to give a little disclaimer, guys. I'm a huge dork, and I kind of have fun looking back at numbers. I like numbers, and it's kind of fun digging through records and looking at this stuff. So, disclaimer, I'm a dork. You'll realize I'm a dork when this is over with, I promise. But anyway, as Trey said, this is actually the 100th year since that we started playing Dobyns Bennett. Our first game was in 1921. Here it is, 2021. 100 years ago. Actually, Trey, that first game, guess who won?
We did.
We did, and we won big. It was 54-3 back in 1921. And this is kind of unique. I have no idea. Maybe there's a historian out there listening tonight that could tell us the answer. I've never heard of this field, and I don't even know if it is a field. This was 1921's before the Stone Castle was built, Trey. But this game was actually played at Tenova Field. I have no idea what that is. That's one word. I don't know if that's some kind of Tennessee, Virginia shared field. I don't know, but it was played at Tenova Field, and we played at Tenova Field for a few years. So maybe some historian can enlighten us on where that was. That would be kind of cool if we knew this. Another cool thing I saw early on in our history, 1925, Trey. Guess what the score was in 1925?
I don't know.
We lost 100-0. So that's the biggest lopsided win in the history of this school. We lost by 100 points in 1925.
16 touchdowns.
Oh my goodness, that's a ton. But looking back, our graphic shows the last 50 years. Concentrating on the last 50 years, looking at the early 70s, of course, this was our historic national championship run. We were really good. We got some wins against Dobyns Bennett early in the 70s. And then, as you can see, kind of floating, let's go to the 80s. We had some wins against the 80s as well. In the early 80s, we had some wins. Moving forward, you'll notice as we go through the history, fans, that the wins get less and less often. They're less and less. They become less and less frequent. It's really in the last 20 years, it's become it's become a great accomplishment, I should say. Yeah, anytime we can beat DB, it's a outstanding accomplishment.
Two times for us in the last 20 years?
Yeah, let's go to the 90s. The last, actually, 30 years, we've only beaten DB 3 times. We beat them in 92. We beat them in 97. Trey and I
were part of that
we
one.
actually played in that game.
They were number 1 in the state. They had several Division I players.
Absolutely.
We had no.
We should not have.
We
should not have been. I mean, and we somehow got the win. It was a great win. Everybody remembered it, and it was just such a big thing. Moving forward to the 2000s. As you can see in the 2000s, we've only won 1 time, and we thumped them pretty good in 2009. That was here at the Castle, but that was our sole win in the 2000s. Since then, it's been a bunch of L's over here. Looking at some stats in our history, I'm trying to get this little arrow off the screen, and I can't call on. You may work on that, but looking on some stats, the last 10 matchups, Trey, were 1-9 against Dobyns Bennett. That's statistically, that's 10% of the time. That's our winning percentage. The last 10 matchups, the last 20 matchups, fans at home, were 3-17, which is a 15% winning percentage. And then all time, we're a little better, and we won if I had shown before the 70s, we won a bunch back in the 20s and the 30s and the 40s. But all time, we're 19-65 against the Tribe, and that puts us at 23% of the time we've won all time. So that's our overall record. But Trey, looking at that record and looking at the statistics, it would be easy to say, hey, I don't want to play the Indians. There's a high likelihood over the years they've beaten us a lot. They've beaten us a lot recently. But you know what, Trey? I like this game more than any other game that we play. I love it.
Prepares you for the playoffs.
Absolutely. It's a measuring stick. DB's have always been one of the predominant teams in Northeast Tennessee, and I think it's a good measuring stick playing them each year.
One of the winningest program. Well, the winningest program in the state of Tennessee.
Absolutely.
One of the winningest in the country.
Absolutely. And I'll tell you what I like about it more than anything, the feeling I get in my stomach when I was a player, the feeling I got in my stomach when I was coaching, and now that I'm a fan, the feeling I get in my stomach before we play DB, it's unique compared to any other team that we play, and I absolutely love it. It's like a special mystique in the air whenever we're playing the Tribe, and it's a rivalry that's historical. I hope that we play these guys forever, each and every year, because I love it. And you can look at all the fans in the stands, and I think they agree with me. This place is packed out tonight. I think they agree with me as well. What do we got next, Trey? Talk about our schedule now.
Yeah. So we talk about playing DB and getting ready for the playoffs, and we have a tough schedule coming up this year as we move into the season. So we play tonight. Of course, we play DB. Next week we're off, and then we're going to move into playing a team we haven't played before, at least not that I ever remember us playing, in Pulaski County in Virginia. They're a tough smash-mouth football team. Then we play Knox Carnes, another team we don't have a lot of history with. I think they've been down for the last several years, but anytime you play a Knoxville team, they're going to be a tough contest for us to play.
Notice this, Trey. This year we're playing six home games, and we've got, four away games as a part of our regular season. That's unique. And I'll give you a little background behind that, fans at home. Actually, that we can thank Dobyns Bennett for that. Last year, our first game of the year, we had if you remember, we had extremely limited seating because of COVID, the COVID-19 measures, and we had a limited gate, which caused us to lose a lot of revenue. But through the Dobyns Bennett administrators, good gracious, they had allowed us to come back to this site again this year to kind of make up the revenue that we lost last year. So thank you, Dobyns Bennett, for allowing us to play again at the Stone Castle this year. That was, another change this year, Trey. This is big.
7 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'm glad our conference decided to go to 7.
I love it.
Everybody across the state's going 7 o'clock.
I love 7 o'clock. I've always liked it when we go to 7 o'clock in the playoffs.
Yep.
The reason I like it so much, I remember just a couple years ago as a coach coming out of the press box, we were playing David Crockett at David Crockett, and we were coming out of the press box. We had just now packed up with the game had just now ended, and it was 10:34. It was almost 11 o'clock, going on 11 o'clock. One thing that's happened to high school football in this area and all over the country, everybody's throwing the ball. Yeah, everybody's throwing now. Back in the day, teams were throwing 10 times a game. Back even in the 80s and the 90s, teams weren't throwing that much. And now it seems like just about everybody's throwing 30, 40, 50 times a game. And
slows the game down.
Oh, absolutely. So I think that's a great change for our conference.
I agree.
I'd like to see everybody in the state go to that hopefully soon.
Yeah, so going back to the schedule, our first conference game isn't until September 17th against Crockett at Crockett.
Okay.
That'll be a big game.
Oh, absolutely.
That'll be a circle your calendar game for us. And then we play Abingdon, team we played last year. Then we renew our rivalry with Morristown West. Then we play Volunteer. And then we have another big conference game with Boone. And then we play the new Westridge, which is north, central, and south all combined.
Yep.
Everybody's heard about them.
I can't wait for that game.
game.
I can't wait for that game. Absolutely.
And then we end the home slate here against Cherokee, but hopefully we'll have a playoff game here at home after that.
Yeah, so that's or maybe 2 or 3 playoff games. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
But anyway, you know, Trey, I spoke with virtually every coach this week, and I got a consensus on the following keys of the game. All of them said the same thing, so I said, well, I need to write these down and share them with the fans. Well, I'm going to talk about the keys of the games tonight. And again, fans, this is these are coming from our coaching staff. What's up, Coach? The Tennessee High coaching staff just now, as they walk behind us, they just now walk behind us. We're giving them high fives. All right, our first key of the game tonight. Protect the football. You know, Trey, anytime, we've talked about this, anytime you're playing a team of Dobyns Bennett's caliber,
protect.
we cannot afford turnovers. You know, looking back at the last few times that we've beaten them, we've actually gotten the turnovers. The turnovers have gone our way. We can't afford, I promise you, our work will be definitely cut out for us if we lose the turnover battle.
I agree.
Are we going to go to the All right,
we're going to
fans,
pause for a moment of silence, so we'll come back to our
and
keys.
we're going to have the national anthem. Then we'll come back and finish the keys of the game.
Of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, welcome back, fans. And we're back into our keys of the game.
All right, our second key of the game, Trey, we've got to execute. All right, as we said earlier, Trey, we're playing Goliath tonight. You got to be mentally sound when you're playing a team of DB's caliber.
Team that makes the fewest mistakes will win.
Absolutely, and especially when you're playing DB. I mean, we cannot afford to have a bunch of mental busts and a bunch of just non-execution of our offense and defensive schemes tonight. So we've got to execute. We've got to basically do what you're supposed to do. Our third key of the game, we've got to run the football, all right? Why do we want to run the football?
Time of possession.
Time of possession. You got that right. Especially playing a game like DB, we're going to keep their offense off the field the more we can run the football and the more that we can possess the football. Not only does it keep their offense off the field, but, we've got a quarterback that really came into his own last year at the end of the year.
He really picked it up.
Yeah. So he can throw it. He can throw it well. Steven Johnson, the better we can run the ball,
and protect him.
Absolutely. It's going to free up, I think, our passing game, which I'm looking forward to this year, Trey. So got to run the football. I'll hurry. We got about 4 minutes left. Our fourth key of the game is we got to limit DB's big plays, especially early in the game, Trey. You have to keep it close. I remember the last few years, there's been a couple of times that bang, 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 all of a sudden we're down 2 or 3 scores, and then God,
heads hanging.
It'll take the wind out of your sails so quickly. We gotta limit their big plays. Some ways that we can limit their big plays on defense. Absolutely. We got to pursue the football on defense. We got to get 11 hats.
Set the line.
Absolutely. We got to get hats flying to the football on each and every play. Our fifth key of the game tonight. Trey, we lost some pretty big names last year.
Yep.
Jaden Keller off of offense and defense, and then
Bailey,
absolutely our two great linebackers on our two inside linebackers last year that I thought were two of the better inside linebackers in the state. It'll be interesting to see who steps up and fills those big old shoes tonight, Trey. So that's one thing. Hopefully, we're going to have some guys that that really step up to that task, and hopefully we'll notice that. Our last key of the game, we've got to win in the trenches, Trey.
The line of scrimmage.
Absolutely.
Game is won and lost at the line of scrimmage.
It protects our QB on offense. It establishes time of possession, which we've already talked about. And we just now talked about those new inside linebackers. Anybody that's ever played inside linebacker will tell you this. There's nothing worse absolutely to have offensive linemen all over you all night long. So
defensive line has got to get a shot on
absolutely.
Let those linebackers free flow and find the ball and get to it.
Absolutely. All right, now, Trey, take us through our starting lineup.
All right, so your starting lineup for the Tennessee High Mighty Vikings. On offense, starting at center, you have Evan Bedwell. Left guard, Cade Bible. Right guard, Carson Mullins. Left tackle, Sam Weddington. Right tackle, Justice Musser. At the X receiver, Isaiah Foote. At the Y receiver, Austin DeGear. At the Z receiver, Davis Campbell. Your starting quarterback is Steven Johnson. Your fullback is Micah Kennedy. And your running back is Levon Montgomery. On defense, we have Nick Osborne at an end and Marcus Phelps at an end. And then Grant Farrell and Chris Wilson on the inside. Your middle linebackers are Will linebacker, Micah Kennedy. Mike linebacker, Danielle Chapdelaine. Your outside linebackers, Jackson Elliott. Your rover is Levon Montgomery. Your corners are Logan Tudor and Micah Montgomery, and your free safety is Isaiah Foote. We have several new starters here on offense and on defense to help move the ball and to stop DB's offense. Right now we got the coin toss going on at the middle of the field, so we're going to go to the middle of the field and watch the coin toss. Yeah, to the middle of the field for the coin toss. I'm off there now, right? Because Brad left me. So Tennessee High is going to be receiving the kickoff, and we are getting ready for kickoff. Brad, it's time to strap it up and. I'm still helping. My co-host got called over to another duty real quick, so. All right, we got back deep for Tennessee High. Number 20, Micah Montgomery, and number 28, Peyton Fagans. And in front of them, you got 22, Micah Kennedy, and number 35, Grant Farrell. Kicking off for the Indians will be.
All right. Sorry about that, Trey.
That's all right. We're getting ready to kick. Grayton Manning is getting ready to kick for the Indians. Oh, we got an Isaiah Foot back deep now instead of Mr. Fagans. They switched spots.
And this would be huge, Trey, if we could get some good field position
good
on
field
this
position.
very first kick return
Get that
of the year.
momentum starting in our favor.
And I promise you, our kids have butterflies right now. Heck, I even have butterflies right now, Trey.
Here we go. And the 2021 season is kicked off. Montgomery is going to back in the end zone, so we're going to start off at the 20. All right, Brad, here we go. We'll see what we got here on offense. The first play call of the Mike Wampler offensive coordinator era.
All right, let's see what we got right here, Trey. This will be interesting. See what we come out in. All right, looks like it's
Shotgun.
4 wide. All right, doubles.
Backfield is Kennedy. Micah Kennedy is your running back besides Steven Johnson. And Isaiah Foot out wide. And the handoff is to Kennedy up the middle. Picks up 2 or 3.
It's just zone. Usually we'll RPO out of that a lot, so look for us to throw out of that as well.
Micah Kennedy's a hard runner. He'll hit it in the hole and
get
what he can get.
And we're looking for him to do things on defense as well. He's one of our starting inside linebackers on defense, so he's going to be a huge part of this game tonight.
He's a good blocker.
Second and 7?
Yep. Now we got Montgomery in the backfield with. Second and 7.
Boom.
Steven Johnson's going to roll out. Nobody's open there. Logan Tudor popped open there for a minute. He's going to be sacked in the backfield for a loss. Logan flashed open for a minute, but Steven didn't have time to see him.
Can we watch a replay of that real quick, Trey?
Yeah, let's go back to the M series.
All right, we're working on our replay, fans at home.
So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 13 for the Vikings.
See what we do right here.
And, DB only brought back 3 starters this year, so they got a whole bunch of new starters out there as well, so hopefully we can find some weak spots and exploit it right here. So we got Montgomery or Kennedy.
Yep,
and
as a wing, kind of trading places. This would be called spread H. There's a spread set with a wing. Boom. Rolls out.
Got it. Just hit.
Threw
it in the dirt right there.
I think they affected DB's rush just now. I think affected that a little. I think it kind of got Steven back on his heels, and I just don't think he could set and throw it.
That brings up 4th down and 13, so we're going to punt. Not what we wanted for that first series, but we'll get the butterflies out. We'll build on it and move on.
Yeah, that's definitely not the way we want to start the game, Viking fans. But hopefully we can answer them on defense and get our own 3 and out.
So you got
on D.
Logan Tudor snapping, and Austin DeGear is your punter. And back deep for the Indians is number 21, Hayden Russell. And there's the punt. It's going to be fielded.
Take a roll. Good roll. Bounce.
Keep rolling.
Good.
Let it go. And now it goes out of bounds at the.
Roll pretty good.
So it's going to bring up 1st down and 10 for the Indians. Defense coming out.
Be interesting to see, what DB is doing on offense.
Quarterback.
Absolutely.
Watch me as I dance under the spotlight. Listen to the people screaming on more and more. Cause I create the feeling that keep them coming back. Yeah, I create the feeling that keep them coming back. So captivate.
set.
And a handoff up the middle.
Get him.
Brought down.
Ah!
Oh, he's still going. He's going to get it out across the 50 to the 44-yard line. So he gained 10 yards right there. Going to be first down 10
and
for Indians.
What made that run special is he made someone. He ran through a tackle early on and then got about another 6 or 7 yards, which was pretty big.
And what we were talking about in the keys to the game, the linebackers didn't have the opportunity
they're
to
definitely
flow. They had linemen in their face.
They're definitely
right
firing off the ball right here.
So our defensive line's got to fire off here and set the line of scrimmage.
Looks like they're in a similar
Same
set that we were running.
Motion. Handoff up the middle.
Boom, good job.
Nice shot.
All right, Vikings. That was a little power play.
It's brought down by number 8, Jackson Elliott.
Good job, Viking D. But did they get the first down?
Yep.
Ah.
I thought they got first down on the last play.
So first and 10, 45-yard line going in. Dobyns Bennett lines up in Dallas. Yeah, and this is Dallas set. This is 2 receivers to the bottom, tight end and a flanker up top. Oh, come on. Good break for the Vikings right there, Trey. Great break. Now, hey,
snap right there.
Let's see if we can convert this good fortune. Let's
hold them here and keep them pinned.
That brings up, what is it going to be, Trey? Second and about 19 maybe?
Yeah.
Come on, Vikes, here we go.
They got it marked back on the 43, 42. So second 18 on the 47-yard line.
All right, would be trips 8 set. They've got 3 receivers at the top of their seam, the top of the screen, including the H-back.
Man in motion. We blitzed right there. Somebody got to be there.
All
there
right,
you go.
Good job. And that's
nice.
Good. Oh, fumble. Get on it. I think they ruled it dead. Did they rule it dead?
They said he was down.
Okay. But that's still a huge play for the Vikings, Trey.
Big time right there. We timed that blitz perfect right there.
Yeah, good call by our defensive staff right there.
That's going to bring up 3rd and a mile. Replay's back up.
Let's watch that play real quick, Colin. You got a replay working? Boom! Look at that blitz. Good call. Great blitz.
Nowhere for the quarterback.
That's how to blitz. Good job. All right, go back live. Go back live.
20. Ball's on the 45.
Looks like we've got that Dallas formation again. 2 receivers and pros, tight end wing, tight end flanker up top.
Snap. Back
Drive.
All right. Incomplete pass. Going to bring up 4th down
Woo!
for the Indians.
All right. Now they're at midfield. Now hopefully they're going to punt.
They're bringing out their punt.
All right. Good. All right. Good job. And is that a 3 and out or they get a first down? They got one first down. All right. But hey, good accomplishment. Our defense gets their offense off the ball, and they didn't score any points.
Yep.
And great job, D.
Great first
job.
drive for the defense. We got Micah Montgomery back deep to receive the punt. And for the Indians punting, can't see his number.
And that play was actually 5. That drive for DB was actually 5 plays for a negative 3 yards overall. So that was a great job by the Vikings.
Peter,
we were definitely.
They're not going to return that punt. We got a little
bounce
coming back. Yeah. So that's going to bring up our second drive here for the Vikings in the first quarter.
All right.
Let's hope we can. So that's going to give the ball to the Vikings on the 31-yard line.
Now it'll be interesting to see. That first series, DB got some pressure to our quarterback. Let's see how we adjust and if the pressure is contained by our offensive linemen and backs.
So now you got
same with spread H formation.
Kennedy's the wing. He's going in motion. I can't see who the running back is back there with Steven. So the handoff to Montgomery. He's got a nice little hole right there. He's going to
good run. 4 yards. I'll take 4 yards all night, Trey.
4 yards all day. Yeah.
Yep. Good run.
So that's going to bring up second down for the Vikings with the ball on the
35-yard line.
Yep. Second down and 6 for the Vikings.
All right, we're Tennessee High's in the same formation. Call this spread H.
There's a snap, the handoff to Montgomery,
Ah!
and he's brought down for a loss.
We were RPOing right there. It'll be interesting to watch, guys. We'll talk about RPO more as the night goes on. It'll be interesting to watch what RPO stands for, fans at home, run pass option. And offenses today, just about everybody has an RPO scheme within their system. It's a lot like option football of the 80s and the 90s, but now it's a pass built in as well. So it'll be interesting seeing how that evolves as the night goes forward.
And call me old school, Brad, but I'm not a fan of the RPO. That's just me.
I tell you what, as a defensive coach,
It's
I
tough
hated
to
I
defend.
hated defending it.
There we go.
They
We
got that
tried to
penetration
screen.
again.
We tried to screen.
And that's
Gonna bring
a
up fourth down. Gonna punt again.
that was good awareness by the defensive lineman right there. You know, that's one of the ways you can DB is getting some pressure on us. That's one of the ways a lot of times you can take advantage of maybe an over aggressive line and blitz scheme is to start screening them a little. But man, they had pressure and they still kind of read that out. I think that was the key.
They saw those linemen.
Yeah.
Got them going. They knew it was too good to be true.
Yeah, I think
There's
they kind of
snap
read it.
And the punt. DeGear's punt is back, and it's going to go out of bounds.
All right, we'll see if our defense can do it again, Trey.
That's going to be 6:03 left to go in the first quarter. Score Tennessee High 0, DB 0.
All right, D, here we go.
Need to get another big stop right here and get. Again, we need to get those defensive linemen need to be getting a shot on that offensive lineman in front of them, so the linebackers have an opportunity to read the play and get to the ball.
Looks like Dobyns Bennett's going to line up in some wide open stuff right here.
Timeout on the field.
Okay. It looked like they were going to line up in trips, which is 3 receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 receiver up top. Let's do a trivia, Colin. We got a trivia question ready?
All right. So our first trivia question
Go
of the
ahead,
night
Trey.
is, who were the last 2 starting Tennessee high school quarterbacks to beat the Dobyns Bennett Indians?
All right, now go over how they're going to respond to this.
You have to tweet your answer on Twitter at THS Game Day with the hashtag THS Trivia.
All right, so fans at home, last year, Trey and myself got about 200 texts every time we had a trivia question on our phones. This is what you have to do, fans. Now, hey, we actually have some Tennessee High gear to give away, fans. So we're playing for a Tennessee High T-shirt that you can come. If you get this trivia question, you can come and pick it up throughout the week and at our athletic office. So first person that gets it.
Who were the last 2 starting quarterbacks to beat the Dobyns Bennett Indians?
All right, we're going live here.
Here we go. We're back to the.
This is actually an end over.
That's a new quarterback in too. They switched it up to.
Who is that? Number 6?
Noah,
Nope.
Noah Blankenship.
Yep, Noah Blankenship.
So they're going to their shorter quarterback. And he's a transfer, is what I read this morning. He transferred into DB, but I'm not sure where from.
One of the things that'll be interesting to watch, Trey, is if his style differs from the other big, tall guy and how it differs.
And what they run offensively.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'd say the other one is more of a thrower. This may be more of a running.
You know, going off of body build, you'd say that, but
you never know.
You never know. There should be some guys with cannons that were 5'11" before.
So we got man in motion.
Okay, they end up in the spread H set. You know, Dobyns Bennett's a lot like us on offense. It's a little
Roll
counter,
out,
bootleg.
2nd
Come
and
up,
8.
come up. Good break. Wrap up. Yes.
Nice
Great
tackle
job.
there by
Great job.
Bennett.
Great job. Now the key was right
Levon
there.
Montgomery making that
We
stop.
were in. Can we replay that, Colin? Can we replay that?
That's going to bring up 3rd down for the Indians with 4:55.
All right, the key with this game, just keep it live. We're in zone over here. The key is with zone. That's our flat defender. You've got to read the ball thrown, having your eyes back inside and react. Go back live. That's exactly what Levon Montgomery was able to do. He broke on the ball. He reacted. Good open field tackle. Great job, Levon. 3rd and long, Trey. 3rd and long. Let's go, Vikes.
Jackson Elliott motioning over with the motion man.
All right, Dobyns Bennett lines up in doubles. 2 receivers to both sides of the field. 4 altogether.
Empty backfield.
Oh, no, this is empty. Good call. I didn't see it. Come on, break.
Yeah,
All right, good
That's
job.
going to bring up 4th down for the Indians. So we're gonna are they gonna come out and punt again? Or
Well, we're in similar field position. They've got about 8 or 9. Oh,
they're
they're
running their
punting.
punt
Good
team.
job. Good job,
Nice
Vikings.
stop
Gee,
by the
let's
Vikings
go.
right there.
All right, fans. Man, we're playing with Dobyns Bennett right now, Trey.
The
This is
defense came to play today.
Hey, you know what this may turn into? An old school defensive battle.
Yep. Until one of the offenses can get it going.
Mhm.
Hopefully our offense will pick it up right here. We got Montgomery. No, Montgomery's not back. That's Preston Figgins back there. No, that's number 20. Sorry. That's Micah Montgomery back to receive the kick. Oh, he's got it.
I thought did he
I
not
thought
fair catch it?
called a fair catch.
I did
but
too. Hey, we may
guess
have
he
gotten lucky
didn't.
right
I think
there.
he didn't get a hand all the way
Maybe
up.
he thought about it and
He
then
put-
said, "Nah, I'm not going to fair catch it."
Yeah, so that's going to bring up first down and 10 for the Vikings with 4:09 to go in the first quarter. The ball is going to be placed on, we'll call that the 21.
All right, come on, O. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Got Montgomery and Kennedy in the backfield with Steven Johnson. 2 wideouts to your left, 1 to the right.
Basically,
Oh, we
somebody jumped.
We jumped.
Basically, our base formation and Dobyns Bennett's base formation tonight so far has been what we call this spread H formation. That's with 2 receivers to one side, 1 receiver to the other side, and then with an H-back, which is kind of like a wing, but usually an H-back. If you remember Jason Witten back when he was at UT and he lined up in the A-gap, the B-gap, they can line up everywhere. We call that an H-back here in football. But you also got a running back usually that's deep with the quarterback. But that's been we line up in something different, though. We're going more spread open. We're going to a trips formation. 3 receivers at the top of the screen right here.
Kennedy's in the backfield with Johnson. Trips to the left. The handoff to Kennedy, and we jumped again.
And this is one of our keys to the game. We got to execute. And right now we are not executing. You can't make mental mistakes against teams like Dobyns Bennett. And we've made 2 in a row. That just absolutely kills this drive. What are we now, Trey?
Second. Oh, it's going to be first and...
First in Johnson City. First and 20.
20.
Golly. That's a long way, but
Ball's on the 11 now, so we went from having the ball on the 21 to the 11.
Let's see.
That's not good. That's dangerous territory right here. So now we got Montgomery in the backfield with Johnson. And
Good we RPO'd that. And he fumbled. Down,
They're gonna call
please.
him
Woo!
down. They're going to say he was down.
We may have gotten lucky right there. I thought that may have been a. Let's
Even
watch.
if he did fumble, Austin DeGear recovered.
All right, well, good. So we're good. We don't even need to watch it. That was definitely close, though. That definitely made my heart stop, Trey.
I agree. Yeah, it was. Logan Tudor coming in at receiver.
What are we? We got second
and
and 20.
So we got
All right, same formation, spread H.
Montgomery and Kennedy in the backfield. Well, Kennedy lined up at the H-back. Snap, pass, out to DeGear, same play.
Oh, man.
Just having trouble holding on to
Got
it.
it,
right
and that's
there.
part of that execution. We gotta execute.
It was
part
there.
Part of executing is catching the ball when it's thrown
Third and
to
20.
you.
3rd and 20 for the Vikings with 3:56 to go in the first quarter. Man, if they could just, that play was there. It
was. That was definitely an RPO, kind of off of our belly scheme.
And they saw the backer bailing on that, so they caught it in the right time. Just got to complete the pass.
All right, we line up in 4 wide right here.
And Kennedy's in the backfield with Steven Johnson.
It's 3rd and 20, fans at home.
Looks like they're getting ready to come off the edge right here. Yep, they're blitzing
We
off
picked
the
it up.
edge.
Come on,
Kennedy
come on,
picked
come
it
on.
up. Nice pass. Oh, and just over the outstretched hands of Davis Campbell there down the sidelines. That's going to bring up 4th and 20 for the Vikings. I believe we're going to punt.
I'll tell you what here. What's kind of scary here, Trey? We're going to be maybe back in our end zone on this punt.
Yeah,
So
he's going to be standing in his end zone. Yeah.
the field position, that drive, and what cost us right there? Those 2 penalties early on.
Yep.
That's going to cost us. You can feel the field position battle in this so far in this defensive battle. The field position starting to flip flop a little.
Gear
So
standing in his end zone takes the
Come on,
Snap,
come on, cover,
punt.
cover.
It's gonna be fair caught
Okay.
at the 45.
Okay. Could have been worse.
So they get the ball back right where they had it last time, pretty much. So 3:45 to go in the first quarter. That's going to give the score 0-0, and the Indians taking over the ball on the 45-yard line.
Colin, have we had any answers on that trivia question? All right, are we live, Colin? All right, fans at home, the person that said not Cole McBrayer is incorrect. That was probably Cole McBrayer, I'm guessing. All right, we got trips to the boundary. This is kind of unique, setting your 3 receivers to the boundary. See what they do. See if they try to attack us back to the field.
Right here, they're going to have up the middle. And Isaiah Foot's going to bring the ball carrier number 27.
Let's watch a replay on this. I
Minton.
suspect they got on our inside linebackers right here. Can we watch a replay real quick?
Yeah, they got it.
Yep, go ahead. All right, let's just watch our inside linebackers. Fans at home, these guys right here. If I can circle them. See if they got blocked. Yeah, look, we were having some kind of breakdown when both of them get blocked as easy as that. All right, they line up in a trips formation to the field or to the top of the screen with we call this trips closed.
And off
Good
the left.
job. God, got to wrap up.
Wrap up. There you go, Logan.
All right,
Tudor
good job.
with
Good
the
job.
stop at the 29-yard line.
Missed a couple tackles. We got lucky right there, Trey. We definitely didn't wrap up like we should have right off the. It seemed like we had 2 or 3 guys that kind of had
there.
their.
Yeah. He kind of squirmed out of it.
Right.
Before Logan brought him down at the 29, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 6 at the 29 for the Indians. Yeah, they're getting there. They just got to wrap up and finish.
All right, going back live. All right.
Got 2 backs in the backfield.
Okay, this is more of a traditional spread set. 2 backs, 2 receivers up top, 1 to the bottom.
Man in motion, and a handoff to number 8. That is Levi Evans, and he's still on his feet. He's finally going to be brought down at the 25-yard line.
All right, let's watch that blocking scheme right there. I think they had some kind of maybe long trap on that play. Can we watch a replay? All right, they set this guy in motion, and I think they're blocking down. Yeah. Oh, did they hand it to him?
They faked it to him.
All right. Yeah, that's like a long trap. They're blocking down with everybody, and they're kicking out our end with that guy in motion.
Gonna bring up 3rd down and 2.
Let's go back live.
I'm gonna fight 'em all. A 7-nation army couldn't hold me back. They're
I really
gonna
like to see
rip
the
it
defensive
off,
lineman squeeze down and blow that up.
taking their time right behind my back.
All right, same formation. 2 receivers to the bottom, 1 receiver to the top of the screen.
Because I can't forget.
Motion again.
Same play, just opposite side. And he's going to be...
Wrap up. Ah, we didn't wrap. Ah.
That's number 8, Levi Evans.
Let's watch that replay. I'm going to count how many missed tackles we had right there.
I know at least 3.
All right, let's count. We definitely had some missed tackles, and
Kennedy was there.
just run at full
slid
speed.
off of him.
All right, this is the last play. Counting the missed tackles right here. Let's see. Got to wrap up. Go back live. We'll do this later.
We
Go
got
back live.
1st and 10 for the Indians on the 17 with 1:22 to go in the first quarter. Need a turnover right here, Brad.
Tag
Or a
that
big
play. Tag that play. Missed tackles. RPO. Get your head around. No, we got lucky right there. He definitely had a step on us right there. That was an RPO scheme from Dobyns Bennett.
Marcus Phelps got there and did a little bit late.
Yeah, let's go to the RPO replay. Is this RPO or the missed tackle? Okay, 1. That's 1 missed tackle. 2 missed tackles. 3 missed tackles. Man, we got to wrap up, guys. All right, let's go back live.
4 missed tackles.
Hey, tag the last play RPO. We'll come and talk about RPO in a minute. All right, Dobyns Bennett's in a spread formation to the bottom of the screen. 2 receivers to the bottom, 1 receiver up
We're
top.
going bear defense, bear formation.
Oh, I like it. I like it. I like it.
Down over as the nose. Let's see, we get a little bit more pressure from the D-line, so Chapman Lane step down as the nose. They going to be a touchdown for the Indians.
That actually ended up being more of a Dallas formation. That wing kind of stepped up as a tight end. Let's go to a replay real quick.
So with a minute 13 to go,
Go ahead
in the
and
game,
pause
your
it.
score is Dobyns Bennett 6, Tennessee High 0.
When we get to it after the PAT, we can go to just go back live. Let's watch the PAT. We'll come back and watch that touchdown here in a
The
second,
extra
fans.
point for the Dobyns Bennett Indians is Titan Thomas, number 42. The snap, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So
All right, let's go back to that touchdown. All right, pause it. Keep it paused right here. This is actually kind of called a Dallas formation. The reason we call it a Dallas formation, if you remember the early 90s, the Dallas Cowboys loved this set. What makes this set so difficult, you've got a bunch of people in here in the box. You've got to defend the run, but you've got a presence out here and out here. The Dallas Cowboys, if you remember back in the day, used to have Michael Irvin out here. Alvin Harper, you remember this guy?
Yep.
Long story short, it makes it really hard to play zone coverage to both sides. So you've got to play man-to-man. A lot of times, guys will lock up and play man-to-man to this tight end. And when you do that, if you remember, the Dallas Cowboys back in the day had Jay Novacek. You remember him?
Yep.
And you got to play this guy man-to-man, and with a good receiver, that can kill man-to-man. That's exactly what teams will try to do. So we kind of call this the Dallas formation. Go ahead and play it, see what happened. Boom.
Hit it. Who caught that? Who scored that touchdown? I can't.
Number 35. Who was that?
35 is Ben Phillips.
Ben
He's their
Phillips.
tight end.
Yep.
All right, so the Indians are coming out to kick. Back deep for the Vikings, you got number 1, Isaiah Foote, and number 20, Micah Montgomery.
All right, we need to answer right here.
And Titan Thomas is the kicker for the Dobyns Bennett Indians. Yeah, we need to make last time he kicked it into the end zone. Let's see if we can get a return here and set some momentum. Kick is up, and they're going to field it in the end zone, so it's going to be called a touchback.
All right. Let's repeat that trivia question again. I can't believe we don't have anybody that's answered this question yet.
Who are the last 2 quarterbacks to beat the Dobyns Bennett Indians? Tweet your answer to @THS Game Day with the hashtag THS Trivia.
Got to do
You
both.
got to do both, or else it won't show up. So @THS Game Day, hashtag THS Trivia. So with a minute 13 to go in the game, in the quarter, the Vikings got 1st and 10 on the 20. You got Micah Kennedy and Montgomery in the backfield with Johnson. The snap, the handoff is to Montgomery, and he's going to be met by a host of Indians there with a gain of about maybe 1.
All right, let's replay that. That was actually a power play. I'm going to show. Well, I can't find my pen. Oh, yeah, I dropped it. Can we replay that? Just play it. All right, this is a power play. We're going to have a kick-out block and a guard pulling to wrap. This guy's going to kick out. Everybody else is blocking down. The key is right here. We'll go back live. We'll show it later. Label that one power. We'll come back to it.
Same. No, you got Kennedy as the running back, and Montgomery is now the wing in this formation. Montgomery out, and there's a pass.
That's pass interference.
Pass interference.
Thank
right
you.
there on Logan Tudor.
That was
Tudor
obvious.
Yeah, they drilled Logan there before the ball got to him.
Good job.
Knocked his helmet off. So that's going to bring up a 1st down for the Vikings with 27 seconds to go in the 1st quarter.
Got to get something rolling right here on offense, guys.
So the ball is going to be placed on the 34-yard line.
All right, Tennessee lines up in this.
Kennedy motions over.
Boom.
Got a nice block there, and then one-man miss. We
Okay.
got to get north and south.
Yeah, well, he's actually running. Let's
We got a penalty flag.
maybe
down
it's on
the
them.
field.
Let's label this play counter. That was actually a counter off off of our power play, and the same thing happened a minute ago in our power play. Our running back is bouncing it outside of our kick-out block. We're actually kicking the guy out to where he ends up running it. So let's see what this flag is. Let's see what this flag is.
It's on us. Holding. Holding on the Vikings.
Well, at least that'll be a repeat of down, but that's going to be 1st and 19, approximately. 1st and...
Yeah, and that ball spot on 26, so we went from ball on 34 to 26. 1st and 18.
Yeah, remember holding's the spot foul, so it's not necessarily 5 or 10 yards. It's from the 10 yards from the spot of the penalty.
Snap.
Johnson
rolling out to his right. He's got a receiver open.
Come up. Yes!
Nice catch there.
Yes! Atta baby, Davis Campbell! Woo! Let's go, baby! Let's go, baby!
Nice catch there by Davis Campbell on that for a friendship first down. Did that bring up a first down? Nope. We're going to bring up. It's going to be just short. Yep. That's a friendship first down for the Vikings.
Is that our first
down of the game?
Hey, here we go.
And that brings up the end of the quarter.
All right,
so
great
we're going to
job.
go at the end of the quarter. We're going to go to our Cuddy Insurance Student Athlete of the Week. Oh, well, they're honoring Zoe out here on the.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, if you would direct your attention to the 20-yard line on the south side end of the Stone Castle. Tennessee High Athletic Director Barry Wade and Principal Kim Kirk are accompanied by Zoe Arrington, who last spring won the 3200 at the state track meet. We want to recognize her tonight for being a state champion. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for our state champion, Zoe Arrington.
So, Brad, they just honored, which you and I both have a connection here, my daughter as a state champion in the 3,200 meter, and her head track coach, Brad Stubbs, my co-host here.
Well, we're going to actually interview her at halftime. I can't wait for that, Trey. Special young athlete, represents Tennessee High so well.
So it's the start of the second quarter. Your score at the DB 7, Tennessee High 0. Tennessee High has the ball 1st and 10 on the 44-yard line.
All right. As the referees stop the clock real quick, it looks like there's some type of equipment malfunction. But hey, we've got fans at home. We've got a score of interest. Elizabethan 14. Wow, this is big, Trey. Science Hill 0. Wow. That's a
railroad
pretty big
rivalry.
Yeah. So we'll keep y'all posted at home. Some local games as the night unfolds. It's not.
That is not Taylor Harmon and Austin Delph. No, sir. Oh,
I don't.
No, we were talking about the tweet. No, it is not Taylor Harmon and Austin Delph. So, so this is going to bring up.
All right, the
second down for the Vikings.
The person on the trivia question that just now said Taylor Harmon and Austin Delp, you got half of it correct. All right, Tennessee High lines up in 3 receivers at the top of the screen. This is a trips formation.
In the backfield with Johnson.
Ooh, straight drop back. Come on,
got
come
a
on,
pass.
come on,
We got
come on.
Tudor open.
Oh,
right off Tudor's hands. Oh, man, that would have been
so
huge.
close, so close.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 for the Vikings on ball on 44.
Come on, Vikes. Here we go. 3rd and long.
3rd and 10 for the Vikings. Ball on the 44. Got Johnson, Kennedy, and Montgomery in the backfield for the Vikings. The snap. He's going to roll out to his.
Oh, he's wide open, Trey! He's wide open! Go to gear! Go to gear!
Trey on the sideline.
Come on, score!
Yeah! Vikings!
Woo!
That's
Yeah,
the
Trey!
score. Tennessee High 6. Dobyns
Oh,
Bennett
man.
7.
I just now got dizzy.
11 to go in the game. Or in the half.
I just now got dizzy, Trey. I got to sit down. Oh, my goodness.
Brad getting excited up here.
Oh.
That's a huge play right there for the Vikings.
And we answer. Look at the
Momentum
scoreboard.
swinger right there.
Woo!
Now we got Cody
Man.
Robinson in to kick the extra point for the Vikings.
Tag that play, touchdown. Let's go back and look at it in a minute. Man, he was wide open. And let's go back to the wide copy, Colin. I want to show the fans at home how wide open he was. Definitely a breakdown in Dobyns Bennett's
Evan Bedwell
coverage.
to snap. Phipps to hold. Robinson to kick. The kick is up.
Oh, no.
And he missed it wide left.
Oh, he got it,
he
Trey.
got it.
Woo!
No, it was getting squeaked through.
Man.
So that's going to make the score Tennessee High 7, DB 7.
That was not a good kick, though. We got lucky right there. Great job, offense. Way to answer. Look at the scoreboard, Trey. 7-7. We've got this game tied. It's a game, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not here already, there's still a few seats. Come on and watch the conclusion of this game. All right.
All right. Now we're going to Cuddy Insurance Group Student of the Week.
Ladies and gentlemen, this week's Cuddy Insurance Group Student of the Week is Elijah Walker. Elijah is a freshman at Tennessee High this year. He excels in math and is the freshman representative on the Energy Bus team. He also plays soccer and enjoys art and music. Congratulations to Elijah Walker, our Cuddy Insurance Group Student of the Week.
All right, we're back for the
All right,
kickoff
let's
here.
see if we have time really quickly. I tell you, we're probably going to have more time after the kickoff. Let's wait. We're going to show the touchdown guys after this kickoff.
So number 5, Matthias Cardoza is going to handle the long kicking duties, and Cody Robinson is going to handle our extra point field goals. The kick is up. Received by number 15.
Cover. Wrap up.
And he's going to take the ball out to the
25.
24, 25.
All right, let's go to that touchdown. All right, fans at home, I want you all to watch how open this guy was. Can we go back to the... All right, so we're rolling out right here. And this looks like this safety jump. They had 2 guys in the flats, and that was just like a smash combination right there. You had a corner route with in a combination with a flat route. We took advantage of the safety and the corner kind of jumping down on this route, which left this guy wide open. Good play call right there. Good job by Steven executing and finding the wide open guy. Great job, offense. Quick pitch. They kind of had the edge on us right there.
Yeah, and the Indians have gone back to number 6, Noah Blankenship,
Okay.
at quarterback.
All right, that last play, fans at home, this is pretty big. That last possession for the Vikings, 7 plays, Trey, 80 yards. So that was a big-time drive for the Vikings. Big time.
Drive for the Vikings to keep that time of possession.
And that was by the way, that was a 57-yard pass on that touchdown catch. Great job, Vikes. I'm excited.
So the Indians have the ball 2nd and 4th, ball on the 31 with 10:58 to go in the quarter.
All right. Dobyns Bennett's
back at quarterback.
lining up very similar formation
Pistol.
up to us.
Hand off to
Boom. Good tackle. Come on.
Wrap up, drive.
Not bad.
There we go. Nice.
All right, that's going to bring
met by a host of Vikings.
3rd and
right
short.
there.
This is huge, Trey. 3rd and short. Man, our offense
You got
and
number
defense.
3.
Who's hurt? Get up.
Montgomery is
All right, he's
number
good,
3,
he's good.
Levon Montgomery, and number 15, Marcus Phelps in on that stop.
I'll tell you what, Trey. I'm hoping our kids are starting to believe, hey, we can beat these
hang
guys.
with them.
Yeah,
We
we
can
can hang
hang
with
with
them. It's 7-7 right now. We're in this.
Defense
We
is
are
good.
in this football game. And Trey, the offense is starting to show signs of
Offense is
maybe.
picking it up.
Yeah, we've made some adjustments, and maybe that's a sign of things to come. All right.
Blankenship under center now. Indians are going out of the shotgun. They're going to under center.
Now I wonder if this backside guy. This is actually an end over set that I can't tell.
Timeout Vikings.
What's the number? All right, that was kind of a tricky formation. If they line back up in it, we'll show y'all at home. The tackle was up top was actually eligible.
Tackle over.
Yeah. All right.
All right, let's go to a quick commercial.
When the craving hits, you know it's time for good food.
Kids Eat Free Sunday!
Sunday Fun Day!
Where our freshly made, irresistible, mouth-watering flavors make getting good food a good time. Moe's Southwest Grill. Come in for Kids Eat Free Sundays.
Welcome back, Viking football fans. The Indians have the ball, still 3rd down and 2, Brad, so it's short yardage right here. We need to bow up and get a stop right here and get the ball back. With 10 minutes to go in the
this is pretty cool, fans at home. I just now got a text from Coach Butcher, Jim Butcher. He's a longtime assistant coach here at Tennessee High, and he's actually part of our school board right now.
Yep.
I just now got a text from him. This is pretty cool. The field name earlier in the game when I was saying what was the name of this field? It's actually pronounced Taneva Field, and it was located in Kingtown across from the small plant. Swimwear on the Virginia side. Interesting. Thank you,
yeah.
Coach. Thank you, Coach Butcher. Good info.
Indians picked up the 1st down. That was a carry by, looked like number 1, Cannon Mullins.
Taneva Field.
Oh,
Interesting.
Number 10, Ishawn Graves was the running back on that play. Oh, we got another tweet at Austin Snyder and Taylor Harmon. That's incorrect.
Incorrect. That's half right.
Half right.
But still wrong. Who are the last 2 quarterbacks to beat, starting quarterbacks to beat the Tribe?
Should we give them a hint, Brad?
Nope. All right, here we go.
Blankenship to hand off to.
We smuffed that play.
Yeah.
Let's watch that play. They were kicking out. Now, I think this is kind of like a power scheme. I think they've got a kick out and a lead guy. Now, let's watch, Trey. The key, can we go all the way back? All right. The key to this is getting a good squeeze and really closing this gap down. Let's see if we were able to do that right here. Go ahead. Play it. Just play it live. Squeeze. Oh, look, great job. Oh, yeah, that was good stuff.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 7 for the Indians. Ball on the 42 with 8:49 to go in the half.
All right.
Zach Carter's checked in for the Vikings at will linebacker. Man in motion. They're going to hand
Jet
toss
sweep.
it
Get
to him.
outside.
Oh, we got to get contained. Come on, Montgomery. There you go.
Good job. Hey.
Nice.
Hey.
Nice play down the line.
Now, hey, we had a couple of breakdowns right there, but we were able to rally to the ball. Let's replay that real quick, Colin.
Pursuit.
Yeah, and that's the key. Now, hey, we lost contain a couple different times. Anytime you're an edge guy, you should never let anybody cross your face. Go ahead and play it live. All right, we kind of lose contain right here. We lose contain right there. We got to attack that outside shoulder, but, we had such good pursuit from everybody else. Great job. That's the way to get hats to the ball.
Down
Viking
and
D.
10 for the Indians. Ball on the 39. Nick Osborne, he just lost that outside leverage on that.
Yep,
play.
this is big, fans at home. 3rd and long. This would be huge if we can hold the Indians right here. Here we go.
Man in motion.
Come on.
Pass.
Good rush. Get him. Oh!
He's got it down with Grant Farrell, and
Yes! Hey, replay. Let's show this.
Grant Farrell and Chris Wilson on the stop for the Vikings.
All right.
They tried to do a little
We got
screen
another
right
blitz.
there. That's
We got
gonna be-
another blitz right here. Great call, Blake. Oh, and it comes wide open. And it gets him. Golly, great job.
Brings up 4th and long for the Indians.
Oh, making a punt. Now, hey, Trey.
Number 20, Micah Montgomery, back deep to receive for the Vikings.
We're going to be, if we can get a good return right here, we are going to be driving to take the lead in this game. Great job, defense.
Snap, the punt. And nice
Oh,
punt.
my
Just
goodness.
boomed it over Montgomery's head, and it's got
Oh, my
an
goodness.
Indian
Get away
bounce.
from it. Get away from it. What are you doing? Oh, my goodness.
Going to be brought down at the 5-yard line.
I guarantee you, every Tennessee
yeah.
High coach on the sideline just
had a
now.
heart attack.
Yep. That was very risky
let
picking
that
that
go.
ball up. All right, but hey, what a punt. Goodness
that was a booming
gracious.
punt. That's got to have been. He was standing back on about a. Gosh, with the bounce.
I mean,
you talk about flipping the field.
Yeah,
Flip the
yeah,
field.
absolutely. Well, replay. I mean, this
He's
is
standing
the
on
line of
19.
scrimmage. Yeah, the line of scrimmage. You go from the line of scrimmage at the 25-yard line, I think. The 25-yard line, and it goes all the way. I mean, that's a huge. I mean, that's 25 plus 40. I mean, that's 65-yard punt. That's huge.
65-yard. Man, flip the field. We're pinned deep now. First and 10 on the 6-yard line. Hand off to Micah Kennedy right up the middle.
I like it. Good
He's
run.
running.
Good run. 4 yards. Now, if you notice, that was that power play. But what did we do that was a little different? We were inside of our kick-out block right there, Trey. So,
He hit the hole.
yeah. We didn't try to bounce out.
Hit the hole, get north and south, get what you can get, and get down.
Yep.
We'll do that all day long. Going to bring up 2nd and 6 for the Vikings with 7 minutes to go in the first half. The ball is on the 10-yard line. Johnson and Kennedy in the backfield.
All right, here we go.
Snap, hand off to Kennedy again, up the middle. He's going to get another. He's still on his feet.
Got a couple, maybe. It's going to
He
bring
got
up
at least 2. But
third and short, right? Third and medium.
They're going to call it 3rd and 6.
I was hoping he got a little farther than he did. I think it's going to be 3rd and 4.
Yep, 3rd and 4. 3rd and manageable right here, Brad. So we got Kennedy and Johnson in the backfield again. DeGear and Isaiah Foote and Davis Campbell at your receivers.
All right.
Roll out. Oh,
man.
nobody's there.
All right.
Gonna be sacked.
Let's see that replay. Let's see
Gonna
where
bring
that
up
came
4th
from.
down.
Ah, darn.
Gonna
Can
bring
we go
up-
replay real quick? Let's see where this pressure came from. I think it's this guy off the edge. We're pulling.
missed.
We just missed it.
him.
We didn't see him, and he
you-
came wide open. No.
I think we were supposed to chip him, and we
Yeah.
missed the chip. So DeGear Brad is standing with his feet on the back of the end zone.
Oh, this is scary, fans.
Need a good snap here, Logan.
Hey, but, you know,
You got the Indians standing
Dobyns.
on the 35 to receive the punt.
the Indians just now had a great punt. In a similar situation, let's see if we can have one. It'd be nice if he had the punt of his life. Oh, goodness.
dropped it.
Roll.
Oh,
Roll.
We need a roll.
Hit him!
Wrap up!
Oh,
and they're going to take
goodness.
it back for a touchdown.
Man, let's go. Let's go to the.
Gotta
Let's
keep
go
our heads
replay
up,
right here.
Vikings.
This is going to be an example of poor leverage right here running to the football.
Did they
Let's
call
go.
a touchdown? Or did they say he was short? I ain't got to go say he's short. They're
So go ahead, just play it live. All right, we gotta keep our feet moving right there. You saw a lot of people running the ball, kind of stopping their feet, and then it comes down to just taking good angles to the football. We let that guy kind of bounce outside of us when we were kind of already working outside in on the football. It's kind of bad leverage, bad footwork right there. That just kills us.
Snap, kick, field goal's good, extra point's good, so that's going to make a score. Dobyns Bennett 14, Tennessee High 7, with 5:13 to go in the first half. Brad, that's a big momentum shift
Yeah, it
there
is.
again. We
But-
need to,
Bounce back for sure.
yeah, big play right here.
Hey, let's go to that second quarter trivia question. Can we do that? All right, this is going to be since nobody can get the first. Let's leave it out there. We'll maybe announce it again at halftime. But since nobody can get our first quarter trivia question, Trey, go ahead with our second trivia question.
Who is the all-time career rushing record holder at Tennessee High School? Again, tweet your answer to @THS Game Day, #THS Trivia.
Surely, Trey. people
Surely
are
somebody's going
gonna
to get this one. Anybody that knows Tennessee High history. Oh, man, we're 5:13 to go in the half. Tennessee High is down 14-7.
All right, fans at home, just to update you on another score. Science Hill, wow, has answered that 14-0. The Science Hill game is now 15-14. Science Hill. Another big game, Westridge 7, Volunteer 0. So that's another big game to kind of keep our eye on. So we'll keep you posted, fans at home.
Start out the kick, back deep for the Vikings. We have number 20 Montgomery and number 1. And back into back in the end zone.
Going to be starting from the 20.
Touchback. All right, we're going to go to a quick Friendship Ford commercial.
Can't find my...
Nobody beats FriendshipCars.com. Having a hard time finding the perfect car? See the area's lowest prices and largest selection at FriendshipCars.com. See every car, every Friendship location, all on one site. FriendshipCars.com. Nobody beats FriendshipCars.com. We're dealing.
And we got another score of interest right here. Cherokee is leading Cocke County 21-6. So the Vikings now have the ball on the 20-yard line, 1st and 10, with 5:13 to go in the half.
All right.
Got Kennedy or Montgomery and Johnson in the backfield. Kennedy at the wing.
This might be the drive of the game, Trey. I mean, going into
fake handoff. He's back to pass. He's got pressure on him, and he's going to be sacked. So that's going to bring up 2nd down, and
let's replay that really quickly, Colin.
they fake the handoff.
Yeah, just play it live. Yeah, boom, boom. They're getting no blitz. They're
Pressure off
just
the edge.
they're just beating us with a 4-man rush right now.
Yep, just a little rip pass rush off the end.
End closest to the bottom of the screen.
Going to bring up 2nd and 20 for the Vikings with 4:39 to go in the half.
Nope, it's not. Nope.
Man in motion, toss to who is that?
Good.
Who was that?
That was, I think, Campbell. That was
Yeah,
Davis
Campbell.
on a jet
Davis
sweep.
Campbell came on the sweep and picked up back to the 15. So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 15 for the 3rd and 15 for the Vikings.
It's not Cole McBrayer. He is not. Oh, there's the winner right there. Todd Daggs is the all-time leading rusher. Who was that? T-Bone Noah.
Ace Rothstein.
Ace Rothstein. Come by the congratulations. Ace Rothstein. Come by the Tennessee High Athletic Office anytime this week, and you're going to get some free gear.
So 3:45 to go in the half. Vikings trailing 14-7. 3rd down and 15. Ball on the 15. Johnson in the shotgun, back rolling out. Pass to foot. Oh, and just a little short. And Isaiah was there, just a little short.
Yep.
Stephen had a little bit of pressure on him right there and didn't have time to set his feet to drive into that throw.
Little history with Todd Daggs there. That he actually got 3,702 yards. I mean, that's our current career record. So over the course of 3 seasons, 1982, 1983, 1984, he got 3,702 yards, which is amazing.
Brad, you remember watching his highlight film down there in the locker room?
Yeah. Any player in the 80s, 90s, probably early 2000s, there was an old VHS tape with his highlights, and he was phenomenal.
Amazing.
With a capital, all caps, with about 5 exclamation points behind it. He was phenomenal. He was such a heck of a football player. And remember the music it was to? No. It was Believe It or Not, I'm Walking on Air. That was the da 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 da. But God, everybody remembers that. And if you were a football player back in, for about 25 years, I'd like to find that.
I guarantee he's still doing it.
And digitize it and put it on YouTube maybe. And he was a heck of a player.
He ended up going to Kentucky, didn't he? And
I believe you're right.
So 3:22 to go in the half. Vikings trailing the Indians 14-7. The Indians have the ball on the 42-yard line, 1st and 10.
All right.
Back to their
Come on, defense.
Carson as the quarterback.
All right, this is
Get
big.
some pressure right here, defense.
This is so big. I can't stress
they're
how big
moving
this
in
is.
Tight doubles here. Hand up, nope, fake. Pass down deep down the middle, and he's going to pick it up.
Let's replay that real quick, and let's go to a wide copy.
He's going to beat the ball to the 11-yard line.
Let's go to a wide copy if we can. We may not have time. Just play it. Maybe we will. All right, what happens right here, we just we got to close distance on that receiver from over top. We kind of took a bad angle, and instead of closing distance on that receiver, we kind of just mirrored it, and that's where that separation came from. We've got to drive to that upfield shoulder, breaking on the ball right there.
So the Indians are in the empty backfield down here with the ball on the 11-yard line. Motion in number 10. That is Ishawn Graves back into the backfield. And they're going to hand the ball off to him off the right edge, and he's going to be brought down by Mike.
Come on, Vikes.
At the 5-yard line.
All right, that's another attempt for the first trivia question. Taylor Harmon, I'm gonna help you all out. Taylor Harmon is correct. You're close. Tommy Arnold was actually he beat Dobyns Bennett, but that was actually 3 quarterbacks ago. There was another one between those two. That's the answer to the trivia question. That's a big hint. Somebody should get it now.
Yes, sir. He was a sophomore the year that he beat the Indians. The handoff up the middle to Ishawn Graves, and he's going to take it into the end zone. Big score to Dobyns Bennett 20, Tennessee High 7 with 2 minutes to go in the first half.
I can feel the
air kind of blowing out of Tennessee High.
Yeah. It'd be awesome to get some points right here before halftime.
We need a big momentum shifter right here. A block kick, big return, something to get a little bit of momentum going for us. Come after it, guys.
That last play for
that was a bad snap. But still got the kick off. And
that last
score, Dobyns Bennett 21, Tennessee High 7.
That last series for the Indians was 3 plays for 43 yards.
All right, we're going to go to a Cuddy Insurance CTE Student of the Week.
Ladies and gentlemen, this week's Cuddy Insurance Group CTE Student of the Week is Bailey Bechtold. Bailey has completed all 3 classes in the AV production program and sports a 4.0 GPA. She recently began her work-based learning placement at BTES. Ladies and gentlemen, your Cuddy Insurance Group CTE Student of the Week, Bailey Bechtold.
All right, welcome back, Viking fans. Your score is Dobyns Bennett 21, Tennessee High 7, with 2 minutes to go in the first half. The Indians are coming out to kick to the Vikings. The Vikings have back deep number 1, Isaiah Foote, and number 20, Micah Montgomery.
All right, another update on the Science Hill Elizabethton game. Elizabethton is now winning that game 21-15.
Man, that's a back-and-forth game, Brad. And that game's being played at ETSU. So. In the Railroad Rivalry. All right, number 42 for the Indians, Titan Thomas is back to kick.
Yeah, we really need to answer right here before the half, Trey.
We need a big return right here, but I have a feeling he's going to kick it into the end zone.
Man.
Yep, we're going to get it at the 20. That kid's got a leg on him.
That's man, looking back at some of our kickers through the years that can put it in the end zone consistently. I'm thinking of a couple. Let's see.
Black.
Yep, Black could. Brandon Rutherford, he could. When you can do that consistently, man, it really helps out your defense. Statistically, when you're making them start from the 20-yard line each time, teams actually only score from any points at all from the 20-yard line in high school football about 20% of the time. So it's a big deal putting it to the 20 each and every time.
Kennedy with the handoff, going to get about 4, maybe 5 yards on the carry. going to bring up second down, and
That's incorrect, too. Remember, fans at home, Samantha Gudger, you must not have
going to bring up 2nd and 7 for the Vikings.
Samantha must not have been listening when I a minute ago I said half of the question was Taylor Harmon was correct on half of the question for that
Hand
question.
off to Kennedy. He's got a little crease. He's picking up another 3 or 4 yards.
While we're at it, I'm going to brag on Samantha Gudger. She's one of our former alumni. She ran track and field for us, played basketball for us. Everybody loves Samantha Gudger. She's actually, this is huge, Trey, she's actually the track and field and cross-country director of operations.
I saw that at Penn.
At Princeton.
Princeton, yeah.
At Princeton. That's a big-time job. We're so proud of Samantha. We love her to death. She's just such a good she represents Tennessee High so well. So glad that we all got to be around her. We love you, Sam.
Vikings have an injured player down on the field. Yeah, go. Let's go to a. No.
All right. Injured Viking got up. That's a good sign.
Yeah.
Hopefully
He'll be
weight
all
on
right. Brad, let's give some of a hint on that trivia question from the first quarter. You got to go back, not long, but
This kid actually was teammates with Trey and myself.
Yep.
There we go.
That's a good hint right there. There you go.
All right. While we're waiting right here, we've got a couple more games to share with you guys at home. Davy Crockett, 12. Sullivan East, 0.
Wow.
Another score. Sevier County, 14. Jeff County, 0.
Let's go to a commercial real quick, Colin.
At Friendship Ford in Bristol, we want to buy your car, regardless of age, mileage, or condition. We're the area's
So the Vikings, it was a minute 15 to go, Brad. We need a big play right here to 3rd and 3. We need to pick up a first down. We've only got, one first down the whole game so far. So we need to mount a drive here, at least to get it, even if we don't score, just to get us some confidence going into the second half.
Absolutely.
A drive would be great right here to build the confidence of our Viking offense. Defense is playing hard, but they're getting tired because we're not keeping them off the field.
Right now, Trey, we've got 60 yards of total offense.
And 57 of that came on that one touchdown pass. So we had a lot more negative yards than we had positive. Johnson, backfield, he passed, back to pass.
Come on, get upfield.
He's got a
Good.
We got a first
good.
down. That's a
All right.
first down. A minute 7 to go in the first half.
Gives us a little breathing room, too.
First down right here.
Good job, Bo.
It's a friendship first down for the Vikings.
Man, I tell you what, their defensive line is so good and so big. They just seem to be getting a good push each and every play. Boom.
There's a pass.
Come on.
Right over the outstretched hands of number 12, Logan Tudor. Going to bring up
Second
long for the Vikings. Second down and 8 for the Vikings. Ball's on the Johnson, back to pass.
Oh, he's open.
He's
open.
Kennedy right
Come
down
on, go.
there.
Oh, man.
Oh,
All right, but hey, it's going to stop the clock.
Nice friendship first down for Micah Kennedy. Turf Monster jumped up and grabbed him right there.
Yep.
Man.
And he was coming out of the backfield. That was a wheel route out of the backfield. I don't think we're going to have time to show that play. That was a big play.
Big play. Mark that one so we can.
All right, go back live.
Here we go. Spiked it. Stop the clock. With
Let's go back to that play now.
41 seconds to go. And
all right, watch this. He's going. Oh, let's go back. Reverse it. Can you reverse it?
Wide open.
All right, I want the fans at home. I want you to watch. This is what Coach Wampler's doing right here. He has seen something earlier in the game. He's running a slant. Watch both of these guys attack the slant. This guy's wide open. Go ahead and play it live. Boom, he comes wide open.
Nobody came with him right there.
Good play. All right, go back live.
Here we go. Johnson back. Montgomery beside him. Kennedy as the wing. The snap. Johnson's back to pass. He's rolling out to his right, being flushed.
Good. Get out of bounds.
Campbell. Davis got to get out of bounds. He fumbled. But he was down. I think he was down. Ball went out of bounds.
We got lucky. That was a lucky
right
break.
there, yeah.
I hope he fumbled it out of bounds because that'll stop the clock.
Clock stopped.
Okay, he must have fumbled it out of bounds. Good.
If and when the breaks go your way, Brad, you got to capitalize. Right here. Game maxims from General Nealon.
Hey, Trey, we're looking at a chance to score right here.
Right here,
We're
30 seconds
inside
to go.
the 30. We'll see if we can convert.
First and 10, ball on the 31, 30 seconds to go in the game. Tennessee High trailing 21-7. Johnson, the quarterback, shotgun. Kennedy at the wing. Johnson rolls out to his left. Got it. Oh!
Pass interference. Throw it. I was being a little optimistic. That was
intended for Austin DeGear.
That was
broke
probably
up by number 22.
That was probably pretty.
Cheer for the Indians.
That was probably pretty good coverage. I was being a Viking fan and hoping right there.
25 seconds to go, Brad. I'd say take one shot deep for the end zone.
Second and 10. Be interesting to see what we do right here, Trey.
I'd go back to that wheel route again if they didn't cover it last time. Johnson and Kennedy in the backfield. Johnson back to pass.
Come on.
He's
got a guy.
Oh, and he caught it.
Yeah!
That was a nice catch
Wow!
by Mr. Montgomery right there. That is number 3, Levon Montgomery on the catch.
All right, tag.
Oh, they called it incomplete.
No way. Did they?
No, they didn't. All right.
Okay, good. Hey, tag that play. Big reception. We'll come back to it.
18 seconds to go.
I think we got a timeout. Let's watch that play. Now, I didn't see what happened when we were watching it live. I think this ball was tipped.
Deflected.
Yeah.
Levon just caught it off the deflection.
Let's go to a wide. Can we go to a wide copy? All right, let's watch this combination. It looks like Dobyns Bennett's in man-to-man over there. All right, rewind it a little. What's the killer for man-to-man? Dobyns Bennett is. I think they're like man with maybe cover 1. It's looking like maybe they got their they're in man free right here. And Tennessee High ran a crossing route, which is really tough for man-to-man to cover. This guy did a good job getting back to the ball, but did he tip it?
Yeah, he tipped it. And Levon tripped too.
Yeah,
caught it going down.
Yeah, he definitely tipped it. Boom.
And they got tripped up there, and so Levon caught it as he was falling.
Yeah.
If and when the breaks go your way, put on more steam and score. Let's go, Vikings. Let's put it in the end zone right here. The ball is on the 2-yard line. With 18 seconds. First and goal.
Man, this would be huge, Trey.
We need a confidence builder right here.
It's going to make it a one-score game. One-score game.
Huge.
And going in at halftime, talking to your team at halftime, there's so much easier to motivate. I mean, we're still in the game if we can convert right here and score and make it a one-score game. Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike.
Big series right here. We got Fagan and Phelps and Kennedy in the backfield.
Oh, this is like a wildcat.
Yeah.
Look who Phelps is our quarterback.
Come
on, stick it in.
And he is in. Touchdown Vikings!
Did he call it? Yeah! Woo!
Touchdown Vikings right
yes!
there. What a way to answer.
Yes!
Way to come back and answer.
And just like that, as we were saying, one-score game, Trey. Yep. Good stuff, so, Vikings. Good call, coaches. Great job.
To go in the first half, Tennessee High 20 or 13.
Let's tag that last play Wildcat, and we're going to come back and look at it here after
That's like
the PAT.
A series they ran last year with Snyder and
yep.
Cody Robinson to kick. This blocked.
Oh man.
They can't advance it.
It seems like we're getting low kicks or something. All right, can we go back? Let's go back to the touchdown.
Make sure score. All
right, now look who our quarterback is. This is Marcus Phelps. This is our starting defensive end. We got two wings over here. Back. This is like a
heavy set.
Heavy. Let's see what we do. I bet we run power over here. Boom. Yep. Kick out. Walk down. Bang. We stuck our nose in it. Good job, offense. I'll take it. 13. And it's still theoretically a one-score game. If we score, we can go for 2 and tie it up. So this is still, we're in a much better situation.
8 plays, 80 yards.
Wow, great job offense. And Trey, I feel our offense is starting to click a little. So this is big for the Vikings for sure. Oh, man. Hey, one-score game. I'll take it, Trey.
Sir.
Now, hey, let's not do anything stupid right here. Let's cover. Let's cover.
Kick it, tackle,
execute,
stay in your lanes.
I fell in love with Shawty when I seen her on the dance floor. She was dancing sexy, popping, dropping low. Never ever has a lady hit me on the first sight. This was something special.
Matthew
This
Cardoza
was just like dynamite. Honey
Vikings.
got a booty
Back
like
deep for the
pow,
Indians.
pow,
You have
pow.
number
Honey got some boobies
7,
like
Bryce.
wow, oh wow. Girl, you know I'm loving your style. Checking you
15.
out like,
Sorry,
oh, she got it all.
Goes to the kick.
Sexy.
Kick is up. Oh, and it's just a little pooch kick. Fair caught at the 25.
All right,
So
it's gonna be
10 seconds to
left.
go.
We'll probably
bet
be in some kind of prevent
Prevent.
defense, but I would almost wager DB right here just kind of runs it and goes to the locker room. But maybe they're going to come out gunning. You never know. I'm usually wrong when I predict, so they'll probably come out gunning.
I hope they just come out and take a knee and go to the end or to the half. While we got a little bit of momentum.
I think that's what they're doing. Tennessee High's definitely got their defensive backs pretty deep right here. It looks like our hunch was right. That's exactly what Dobyns Bennett's going to do. Hopefully, take a knee. Boom.
Yep.
Man, it looks like
Now
they're
we'll just go to
they're satisfied with.
halftime. So we're going to go to our.
And when we come back, fans at home will go over first half stats. We'll also interview our state champion, Zoe Arrington. Look forward to seeing you all after halftime.
So we're going to our Robinette halftime show.
At Friendship Ford in Bristol, we want to buy your car, regardless of age, mileage, or condition. We're the area's only certified Kelley Blue Book buying center, and you don't have to trade with us. We'll buy your car cash on the spot. Come to Friendship Ford of Bristol. We're dealing.
Musical selections include Toccata and Fugue by Bach and themes from Mozart's Requiem. And now, under the field direction of drum major Amy Shee, the mighty Viking Band.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the Vikettes.
Okay. Look, yeah. How bad do you want it? Can you feel it in your veins? Blood, sweat, and tears. You get stronger from the pain. Can you handle the pressure when they calling out your name? 10 seconds on the clock. Shoot your shot, make it run. See the look in my eyes. I'm in the zone. Call it out. Put the gloves on. We can get it up. That ain't no competition. We just gon' keep on winning. Are you ready? Let's go. You wanna win? Hustle. Play your game. How it goes? Get ready, let's go.
Low waist, back, baby, tap in. Tap in. Wrist on glitter, waist on thinner. I'ma show you how to bake an 8-figure. Face on zaddy, pockets on jigger. You better get the card and make it swipe like Tinder. Private villa in the fur shit chiller. When he posts me, all the get sicker. Boy killer, I don't need fillers. Never been a lame, so the real chicks feel it. Daddy on the FaceTime, you could never take mine. End up on a date line.
Let's hear it for the Vikettes. And now, welcome to the field, the Tennessee High Varsity Cheerleaders. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your varsity cheerleaders.
Welcome back, Viking football fans. We're in a unique situation. One of the things that we're going to try to start doing on this show is we're going to try to start interviewing athletes from other sports besides just football. One of the young ladies that I have with me tonight, this is kind of a unique and a cool situation. My co-host, Trey Arrington, it's his little girl. She's not so little, though. She's a junior here at the high school. But this past spring, she won the state championship for us, and I'm going to ask her some quick questions. You ready to rock this, Zoe?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. All right, Zoe, how did it feel to cross the line in first place at the state meet?
Just complete happiness. It's been a dream to always win a state championship, and to finally do it was just a dream come true.
All right, was state championship a goal at the beginning of the season?
I wasn't entirely sure what the state meet was going to look like. I knew I had Jenna Hutchins and a bunch of fast girls from all over the state to run with, but when Jenna decided to pull out of the meet, I knew it was definitely a possibility in either the 1600 or the 3200. So probably mid-season it became a goal.
Okay, what's your favorite track memory this past season?
Probably the state meet or the conference meet, where I was able to win all 3 distance events at the conference meet. It was the second time it ever was done, so that was pretty cool.
All right, everybody wants to know this next question because this is part of your secret. You've got so much drive. What motivates you? What's your secret?
Just internal motivation. I want to be the best I can be.
Okay, good. All right, what are you looking to find this year in both cross country and track? Hopefully my little girl's listening. When did you start running?
Fulfill the prophecy, be something great. Go make a legacy, light up its destiny. Back in the days we wanted everything, Mama said,
alright, last question.
rewrite your history, light up your wildest dreams, museum victories. Every day we wanted everything, Mama said, don't give up.
State champion.
It's a little complicated. I'll tie it up.
You got one thing you got to give your dad a big thank you.
And I'd hate to see you waiting. Had to have high hopes for a living.
All right, fans, I've got some stats for you as we get back rolling in this fourth quarter. Right now, we're actually leading Dobyns Bennett in total yards. We've got 144 yards in total offense compared to Dobyns Bennett at 89 yards in total offense. That's pretty big. I mean, man, it really comes down to the punt return. Yeah, he had a breakdown on that punt return. So that's big. Passes right now, Stephen Johnson at 6-16 with 155 yards. Dobyns Bennett, quarterback, with 61 yards. Receiving leader right now, Davis Campbell at 47 yards. And rushing, and Austin McGear, that big catch, Trey, 73 yards. Rushing, our leader rushing is Mikey Kennedy with 15 yards. Our total rushing tonight so far is negative 12 yards. So that's, yeah, right. And our total receiving is 105 total yards receiving. So if you put those together, we think it's 144 yards in total offense. I think that's about everything. Hats off as we watch this. Let's watch this.
Opening kickoff, Matthew Cardoza to kick. Kick is up. Little pooch kick. Oh, wait, and he's got, nice tackle right there
hard,
at the 34-yard line.
All right, and remember, fans, we are one score out of this football game. That's not much. We can definitely get this done. We obviously, stating the obvious, I mean, it's so important that we can hold them right here and not let them score.
Go back to Roger.
All right, Tennessee.
First and 10 for the Indians on the 33-yard line.
Dobyns Bennett lines up in a similar formation that they've had all night. It's a little
handoff
play.
Oh, right up the middle, and he's going to be brought down at the 37-yard line.
All right, I'm going to give our hats off to our stat guy up here. We've got a new stat guy up here this year. His name is Roger Clark. He's actually a former teacher and coach at Sullivan North High School. We actually just now hired him. He's going to be a new assistant coach for our boys varsity basketball team. So thank you, Roger. He's learning. We've got him trying to learn all kinds of stuff. Any kind of stats you see, you can thank Roger. So he's actually from Kingsport, so maybe fans listening to this game on both sides knows who Roger is. So thank you, Roger. All right, Dobyns Bennett lines up in a wide open
Second
set.
and 6.
Fake
pass.
RPO.
Oh, and he's going to be brought down by Montgomery. Oh, no, he rolled across Montgomery. Now he's going to carry it out across the 50 to the 48-yard line to bring up a first down for the Indians.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a called RPO because it seemed like he was kind of covered. I mean, we had a guy there underneath that just couldn't get his hand quite on the ball. He was close at least.
So that's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Indians on the 47-yard line. We need to get a stop right here. They're getting a little bit of momentum going back, Brad.
Come on, Vikes. Here we go.
Handoff off the left edge. He's going to be brought down.
All right,
maybe a gain of 2.
Good job. That looked like a little outside zone play.
Marcus Phelps was there, squeezed it down, and stopped him for a minimal gain. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 8 for the Indians. The ball on the 45-yard line.
Couple of other scores at halftime. Elizabethton leads Science Hill now 28-15 at halftime. All right. Dobyns Bennett looks like they're in a new formation. This is kind of like a tight bunch set.
Motion over.
This is like a tight doubles now. 2 receivers on both sides of the ball.
Pistol.
Doing all kinds of motion.
And another motion.
And they boot.
He's going to roll out.
He's covered underneath.
He incomplete.
All right, good. I think he got it. That was
number
Montgomery.
3.
That was Levon. He read it. That was a good job. It was definitely kind of risky undercutting that ball, but I think we're going to give him the benefit of the doubt. I think he got a hand on it, so good job, Levon.
That's going to bring up 3rd and 8 for the Indians with 9:28 to go in the 3rd quarter. Ball is on the 45-yard line.
Trey, look what we've got right here. We've got a 3rd and long. So this is big down for the Vikings.
So we brought in Jay Sean Herndon in.
Okay.
He's in the scrimmages I've watched, he can get after the quarterback.
All right,
so let's see if we're going to let him put it back. Pin his ears back and go get it right here.
Showing a blitz again. We got a 5-man rush.
And
yes! Go, Levon!
Go, Levon!
Woo!
Grant Farrell gave a nice pressure on the quarterback.
Replay, go to the wide replay.
Nice interception by Levon Montgomery. Right there is that momentum swinger we needed to continue.
Wide.
All
right, let's watch Levon. My little telestrator's not working right here, but he's in the middle of the field. Good break on the ball. Quarterback threw it a little high, but Levon definitely was in great position on that deep crosser. Good job. That was like a post route. Good job, Levon.
So that's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Vikings on the 37-yard line.
It's not working. I'm trying.
Here we go. Johnson in the backfield with Kennedy and Montgomery. The handoff to Montgomery.
Go, Levon. 2 big plays in a row.
1 miss.
All right.
There you go.
And remember,
pick
fans,
up 6 or 7 on that carry right there.
We are driving to potentially tie the game. So this is huge for the Vikings.
That's going to bring up 2nd down for the Vikings. 2nd and 3. The ball is on the 44-yard line. We got Johnson, Kennedy, and Montgomery in the backfield. Davis, Tudor, and Kennedy slides over to the right. Hand off to Montgomery off the right.
Good.
He's going to
and what did he do, Trey? He stayed inside of his kickout block. That was power. He thought about it. You could see that he thought about bouncing outside, but
and then he pushed back in, and
I think that maybe
no, it is a friendship first down.
All right. Good job. Oh, here we go.
And now Levon is being spelled by his little brother, Micah. So we're going to have Micah in the backfield here with Stephen Johnson. And Isaiah Foot's going to be split out left. Davis Campbell split out wide right. DeGear in the slot. Kennedy your wing, and Micah Montgomery's your tailback. And the handoff to Micah Montgomery right up the middle, and he's going to pick up maybe 2.
Looking at my phone, it's funny how many texts I get while we're doing this, but I got like maybe 10 texts during the halftime. I can't hear the band. Everybody wanted to hear that DB band. We got it fixed. If you walked away thinking that there was no audio, it was only like that for about a minute, and then the audio kicked on. So hopefully you can go back and listen. It was pretty impressive. DB's always had a band that's pretty impressive.
2nd and 9 for the Vikings, ball on the 48. Johnson and Kennedy in the backfield. Oh. All
right. Man, we
penalty.
had something there.
Or no, maybe.
Prior to the snap, false start on the offense, number 21, 5-yard penalty, replay 2nd down.
Wow.
We got the ref mic working now, Brad. So
yeah. That's pretty big. We're still kind of figuring out stuff. This is the first game, trying to get the kinks out. But that was pretty neat. We had the referee's mic working.
2nd down. I think we had a good play drawn up right there too.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. We lost everything.
It said low, our illustrator said low power calling, and then it went out. All right, here we go.
Johnson.
Offense. Get upfield. Good.
Who is it? Montgomery.
Okay.
It's going to bring up 3rd down for the Vikings. 3rd and 14 for the Vikings.
This is going to be
the ball on the 43.
It's Chargers right here. Okay. All right, Tennessee High lines up in their spread H formation. They've seen this a lot tonight.
Johnson back to pass. Got a rush.
He's got outside.
Avoided it. Got penalty. Montgomery with the catch. Going to be brought down, and another penalty. He's going to be brought down at the 35. We got 2 penalty flags, one in the backfield and one out here at the reception. Looks like a face mask, and I'm not sure what this one in the backfield is.
All right, let's see what happens right here. This all depends on – I see a lot of people starting to cramp, Trey.
I know, it's hot, and we hadn't done a lot of
first time. It always happens. I remember the first time. The first game, you always seems to see a lot of cramps. You always seem to see.
What are they going to call here for our? The rest are still trying to sort out all the laundry that was on the field.
There are 2 penalties. Holding number 63 on the offense. Holding number 12 on the offense. However, White recovered the fumble. It is Dobyns Bennett ball, 1st down.
I didn't see a fumble.
I didn't either. I wish
we don't have a replay to go back to. I didn't see him fumble.
You'll have to, sometime when we put this game on, you'll have to hit the back button and watch it unfold live. We're trying to get our replay working again. I did not know he fumbled either.
I didn't see the fumble.
And fumbled.
Who was it? Oh, it was Montgomery on the catch. Micah Montgomery on the catch, but I didn't see him fumble.
All right, Dobyns Bennett gets back into their
10 on the 35.
Similar to like a tight bunch formation. They showed this a minute ago and motioned a lot out of it.
Good job.
Nice. Good job, linebackers. All right, now
Zach Carter on the stop and Marcus Phelps.
Remember, fans, we're still only 1 score out of this football game. So it's an 8-point game. We are definitely still in this game.
And Chris Wilson in on that stop. So it's 2nd and 10 for the Dobyns Bennett Indians. I still don't.
All right. Oh, Dobyns Bennett's lined up in an empty set. There are no running backs. 5 wide.
Now they're motioning 18 back into the backfield with Blankenship. So it's Blankenship in instead of Carson at quarterback. Looks like we might be getting ready to blitz, Brad. Here comes.
Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it.
Man,
Good break.
That was low. That's incomplete.
Isaiah had a great break on the ball just now. Maybe too good almost, but that was good. Good play, Isaiah.
The Indians. We were blitzing, and the Indians line picked it up pretty well right there. Good quarterback time. So 3rd and 10.
Oh, man. Here we go.
35.
We've got a chance to get it back. This is huge, Trey. This is huge.
We got 24 in there again. Herndon, I want to see how. Tell you, I hope he'll widen out a little bit, and they'll give him that jet call and let him just go get the quarterback.
Good job. All right, well, they're in a tight double set. 4 receivers. They're really tight on both sides.
There we go. He's going to roll out.
Come on, Deshaun! Come on, Deshaun! Oh, man.
Lost that outside leverage. Mike Kennedy running.
But, you know, I don't think he that was still, what did we talk about? Pursuit.
Pursuit, yeah. We were pursuing. He didn't gain anything right there.
And we kind of had a breakdown, as Trey said. Can we watch a replay? Did we get it working again?
He barely lost that outside leverage on his pass rush. If he would have kept that outside.
Let's see if we got the replay working.
And rushed him back inside. But our linebackers were flowing, so they didn't have any.
All right, watch our defensive end right here rushing. You got to keep your hat on his outside. And it just barely, he took a bad angle to the football, just barely, and let it get. But you know what? We had pursuit, even though that happened. All these other guys are running with good pursuit and good leverage to the football, and he still had to get out of bounds. Great job, Viking D.
Holding on the defense, number 12. 10-yard penalty from the end of the run. Replay 3rd down.
Oh, God, killer.
Man. Still going to be 3rd and 5. 3rd and 4 for the Indians. Man.
That referee, Mike, is nice. What I like most about that referee, Mike, is Trey and I don't have to scramble looking at a chart with about 50 pictures of calls when we're not sure of a call, sideline infraction or substitution. No, substitution infraction. So good job, Colin. Way to get that ref, Mike, working.
So Blankenship back for the Indians. Shifting around on the D-line for the Vikings. Motion for the Indians. Audibling from the sideline over there.
Let's see what they're audibling to.
They're about to run out of.
All right, I think that's a delay of game maybe, or did they call a timeout? All right. Looks like they delay a game.
Back them up.
Good.
Prior to the penalty, timeout, White.
I knew he was over there looking at like a timeout.
Man.
But hey, it's 3rd and medium right here.
3rd and 4 still.
Still in a great position. Let's go to a trivia question, Colin. We got our 3rd trivia question.
We still ain't got an answer from our first one.
All right. What Tennessee High head coach has the most career wins against the Dobyns Bennett Indians? Tweet your answer to @THS Game Day with #THS Trivia.
Gotta do both or it won't show up.
Trying to remember what it was.
You don't even know. I can make your hands clap.
Yeah, okay, fans, we're going to go back and show you the play that we missed when our replay was down. Go ahead and bring it up. The fumble that we didn't catch, we'll go ahead and come back and show it. All right, this is what happened. Remember, this is at the tail end of a long pass. Wide open. Yeah, I think he got ripped out. All right, go back live.
3rd and 4 for the Indians. 4:59 to go in the 3rd quarter. Ball at 41. Still got Blankenship in at quarterback. We're bringing some pressure, and we were there and we overran. We ran right by it. He's going to be brought down by Jackson Elliott.
That was a big man. Our kids are cramping.
We blitzed right by him right there, Brad. Man, going to bring a 1st down for the Indians.
Again, what head coach in all of Tennessee High history has the most career wins against the Dobyns Bennett Indians. Okay. Did I write on it? I've got the answer somewhere. There we go. All right.
1st and 10, Indians. The handoff
Little
off the left
G-scheme.
edge. Going to be, he spun right
Man,
out of it.
we have the second effort of the Dobyns Bennett running back. What's that kid's name?
Which number was that? Number 8. When does that, Minton?
Yeah, I mean, they've had a lot of good second efforts tonight as far as their running backs.
Levi Evans. No, that's the tight end.
As far as their running backs are concerned, we've had a lot of missed tackles.
So that's going to bring up 2nd and 5 for the Indians. Ball on the 42-yard line. 3:49 to go in the 3rd quarter.
All right, come on, Vikes. We're still in this game. Need a stop right here.
We need a big stop right here. So we might be sending somebody off the edge right here, maybe. Nope. Back pass.
No, don't look back. Got a little lucky right there.
So that's going to bring up 3rd and 5 for the Indians. The ball on the 42.
All right, good coverage, though. Is that Logan?
Yes, that was
Logan. He was in pretty good position right there.
Peyton Fagan's checking into the game for Isaiah Foote at safety. I was saying in the first half, Brad, I didn't see a lot of subbing on the defensive side of the ball for the Vikings. They're starting to sub a little more. Oh, we've moved Isaiah over to corner.
All right, here we go. All right, Dobyns Bennett lines up in spread. 2 receivers to the bottom of the screen. 1 receiver up top, 2 back. Send one out in motion.
Hand off up the middle, off the left edge, and he's going to, I think he may have got it, Brad. I think that's second effort right there. He may have stretched across for the first down. I don't know. Oh, they gave him the first down. First down for the Indians. Indians are mounting them a little drive right here, Brad.
Come on, D. It'd be huge if we could get a big play right here, Trey.
Yeah, we need a stop right here.
We're
getting a little tired. We need to get off the field and put our offense back out there.
Here we go.
Blankenship back to pass.
Little quick pitch.
Pitch.
Good.
Off the edge. We were there.
Yeah, I thought we were going to make a tackle right at the line of scrimmage. And then again, I mean, they're running backs. Yeah, they're running through some. Here we go. Dobyns Bennett's and 4 wide receivers, 2 to each side. Call this doubles. It looks like we jumped.
We jumped off sides.
And again, this is one of the keys of the game, Trey. We
gotta watch the ball.
We gotta mentally be sound. You can't do stupid mistakes.
Prior to the snap, encroachment on the defense, number 15. 5-yard penalty. The result is a first down.
You can't have stupid mistakes when you're playing Goliath here in football. We gotta be hitting all cylinders.
Who checked 52?
Dobyns Bennett lines up in 4 wide receivers again.
Carson Mullins
2 to both sides.
Defensive tackle for the Vikings.
Come on, D. Here we go. Get something going.
Come on, we need to stop right here. Blitz.
Little counter play.
And they blitzed right by it. Going to bring up second down for the Indians.
I believe you're right, Trey. I could sense a little bit of our kids are maybe getting a little bit tired.
Yeah, we're just starting
to sub
we're
starting to
cramp.
And get shoved around a little. You can always.
Got another cramp.
Yep.
Timeout.
Maybe this timeout will get us
Let's
fresh.
take a commercial break, Colin.
Nobody beats friendshipcars.com. At every Friendship location, we offer an any reason 3-day exchange. If you decide you don't like the car, you can return it for a different one. See all our cars at friendshipcars.com. Nobody beats friendshipcars.com. We're dealing.
Street clothes now. Ankle wrapped.
I never saw him get hurt.
He got hurt in the first half. All right, we're back. We're still at a timeout here. Vikings Brad will just need to get some more subs in and stretch and
trying to stop this persistent Dobyns Bennett drive. At where did they start this drive at? The
35.
Yeah, so this has been a pretty good drive that the Indians have put together. So
and they've held on to. I mean, they've taken some time off the clock too.
All right, Vikes, here we go. 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5, minute 26 to go in the third quarter. The ball was on the 21-yard line.
Dobyns Bennett's liking this double set. Four receivers, 2 to each side.
Man in motion. We went back to bear. We moved to bear front, Brad, and now we moved out. And
it's like a little.
There we go. Come on, wrap up. Hold on. There you go. Chapdelaine coming from the nose to make that tackle right there.
That was almost like a little belly play. The fold, that wing was kind of folding.
He ran one side
inside.
And there wasn't anybody there. And
they followed his lead blocker. I think it was a wing that was pulling.
So that's going to bring up 3rd and 5 for the Indians on 21. With 57 seconds to go in the third quarter.
All right, big play for the Vikings. 3rd and 4. Come on, Vikes. Here we go. Dobyns Bennett lines up in trips. Nope. They've got trips closed with a tight end away.
Pistol backfield. Handoff.
Oh, we had it.
Oh,
man.
Herndon was there. Jay Sean was there. I
thought we had that, Trey.
Ran right by it. So 18 seconds left to go in the third quarter. I think the Indians are just going to take this one and go to the quarter right here. They don't have to snap it, so I don't think we're going to go to the fourth quarter. Your score, Dobyns Bennett 21, Tennessee High 13. Let's go to our Cuddy Insurance Group Student Athlete of the Week.
Ladies and gentlemen, this week's Cuddy Insurance Group Student Athlete of the Week is junior Zoe Arrington. Zoe has already had a distinguished career in cross country and track in her first 2 years at THS. Zoe's finished 14th and 8th at the state meet in cross country and achieved All-American status at the Running Lane National Cross Country Championships last year. Then last spring, she won the championship in the 3200 and was runner-up in the 1600. She's also became the second runner to ever win all 3 distance events at the conference championship meet. Zoe holds every school record from the 800 and above. Zoe is also outstanding in the classroom with a 3.92 GPA. She's a member of the yearbook staff and a graduate of the Bristol Youth Leadership Program. Congratulations to Zoe Arrington, our Cuddy Insurance Group Student Athlete of the Week.
All right, we are back in the fourth quarter. Beginning of the fourth quarter, the Indians are driving. They have the ball 1st and 10 on the 14-yard line.
All right, here we go. Come on, Vikes.
I need to bow up right here, D, and make a big
Dobyns
play.
Bennett's in trips, and they motion a guy to the backfield. They ends up being in spread. 2 receivers to the bottom, 1 receiver to the top.
Handoff off the right side. He's going to pass back to the middle.
Man, they're definitely starting to drive on our. I think our D linemen and our defensive front and our linebackers are starting to
A
show.
little bit of tired.
Yeah, for sure.
Got some substitutions for the Vikings. Peyton Fegan's checking in.
All right, Tennessee High takes a timeout.
Timeout for the Vikings.
I think, did we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? We only had 10
players.
So the players recognized it, and they said, hey, we need to call a timeout here.
So, Brad, while we're at timeout, I got to give a shout-out to the Tennessee Middle School's football team and their brand-new head coach, Jason Arnold. Last night they picked up the victory 8-0 over Liberty Bell.
Nice.
First time they beat Liberty Bell in, I think, 6 years on the
Nice.
varsity. And then JV came close, lost 14-12. But Jason Arnold, former Viking, good defense. I had him as a freshman whenever I coached here. Great guy. Happy for him to pick up that first win as the head coach of the brand new Tennessee Middle School.
He's actually, I think Jason still has our sack record. He's our sack master at Tennessee High. He's a great football player.
Better person.
Yeah.
Great
Good
football
guy.
player,
Good guy.
better person.
Yeah.
He is pouring into these middle school kids. They have 81 kids out in the middle school football team this year.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Can't wait to see that. And that'll pay off for these this varsity level here in a couple of years for sure. All right. What do we got, Trey?
Second 5 for the Indians on the 8-yard line. 11:20 to go in the third quarter. Man in motion. We need to stop right here. Hand off up the middle.
Dang. See how they're just
driving us there.
Yeah.
They're setting the line of scrimmage. Earlier when we were getting those stops, our defensive line was setting the line of scrimmage, and now they're just.
I think this is coming down to. I think they've probably substituted some, and
well, yeah,
and we've got some kids that have played the whole time.
That's what. Whenever I was looking at the roster earlier, Brad, they got 80-some kids dressed out for a varsity game. We have. When you got 3,000 kids to pull from, you can wear out a team that doesn't have nearly as many kids when it comes to finding quality substitutions.
That's absolutely for sure, Trey.
That's always been a big thing when you play DB is they can outman
Stick them.
And there's going to be a touchdown for the Indians. It's going to bring your score to Dobyns Bennett 27, Tennessee High 13 with 10:33 to go in the third quarter.
All right, that's okay, fans at home. This has not made this game unobtainable for the Vikings, but it has put a lot of pressure on this next drive.
We've shown that we can take the ball down the field on them and do it fairly quickly.
100%. So we really got some pressure on us this next drive for sure.
Here comes the extra point try. Snap, the hold, kick.
Oh, man,
up.
we had some
Man,
penetration
we were almost
right there.
They bobbled the snap, too. Their snap was a little low, but they made it, so that makes your score. Dobyns Bennett 28, Tennessee High 13. With 10:33 to go in the fourth quarter. We need a big kickoff return right here and then take it down the field and bring it back within one score.
What was that trivia question again there, Colin? This is our third trivia question. All right, what Tennessee High head coach has the most career wins against the Dobyns Bennett Indians?
I had to think hard on this one, Brad, when I was trying to figure out who it was.
Yep.
Remember, tweet your answer to @THS Game Day, #THS Trivia. Get you a Tennessee High tennis T-shirt.
Nope, that's incorrect.
It is not Coach Stubbs. He has one victory against the
Yep,
Indians.
he had a big victory in 2009 here at the Castle.
Yep.
We thumped them pretty good that
Same
night.
score right now, pretty much. Or
Yep,
it was
yep.
27-12.
Yep,
Yep.
And if you remember that night, were you here? It started pouring down rain.
Down
It's like it came a monsoon. That only lasted like 5 minutes, but it was crazy.
Back deep for the Vikings. We got Isaiah Foote and Montgomery. The kick is up. Now Montgomery's finally going to get the field to kick
Here we
off.
go. Here we go. Here we
get
go.
us a good return here.
Man, this is
He's
not
gonna
good.
be
Golly, good coverage from the Indians right here. And you can tell, I mean, they've got a lot of momentum and a lot of intensity right now that they're playing with. We're going to start this drive from, it appears, what did we get to, the 16-yard line?
16-yard line.
That's tough when you start inside the 20.
First time they hadn't kicked it into the end
zone. 17-yard line, 18-yard line.
2 yards short of the.
All right, here we go, Vikes. Here we go, Vikes.
We got Kennedy, Johnson, and Montgomery in the backfield for the Vikings.
And I can't stress the importance of this
Isaiah
drive.
Foot out wide to the left. Handoff up the middle. Oh, and he was met at the line of scrimmage. Maybe for a loss.
Kind of what we've seen on the defensive side of the ball, Trey. We're kind of starting to see on the offensive side now. It looks like they're just, man, they're really getting penetration and their front four, front five is really starting to kind of try to take over this game.
I think that was Peyton Figgins on the carry at that time.
All right, here we go, Vikes. Here we go. Here we go.
Johnson in the backfield by himself.
It's kind of an empty set right here. Oh, got it in the middle.
Pass right down the middle. Oh, picked off.
Man.
Now he's going to be brought down at the.
All right, let's go 15. To a replay. Let's go to a replay right here. I think, go to wide. All right, we're in a trip set. Go ahead and play it. Man, there was a guy right here. I think we just I don't think Steven saw him. And
I don't think he saw him before he threw it.
He ended up going to this guy, and this guy had basically had two guys on him.
Just a little misread right there.
I'm pretty sure Steven had definitely had some pressure too.
So that's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the the Indians on the 15-yard line with 9:32 to go in the fourth quarter. Man in motion, hand off up the middle, and he's just going to drag a tackler down to about the 7-8 yard line.
Man, the last 5 minutes, Trey, has definitely turned the whole way this game feels completely on its head.
Wind's kind of been sucked out of the sails there for a minute. We need another big play right here to pump it back full. Need a stop here, D. Come on. They got Carson back in at quarterback now. The handoff, off the right edge, and he's going to score. That's going to make your score. Dobyns Bennett 34, Tennessee High 13, with 8:47 to go in the fourth quarter.
Fans at home, I've got some scores for you. This is a big game. Westridge in their inaugural game is playing. They're beating Volunteer right now, 21-7. Davy Crockett is beating Sullivan East 25-0. And the Betsy Science Hill game, big game, Elizabethan 28, Science Hill 15.
Oh, wow.
There's some scores from around the region.
We got another trivia attempt. And who is Tommy Hunley?
Now, he's close, but that is not the correct answer.
The kick is up, and it's good. That makes your score Dobyns Bennett 35. Tennessee High 13.
That's actually when I was looking up the history, when I was looking up the answer to this week, I thought it was going to be Coach Hunley, but it actually wasn't. It was someone else. I think, just to give you a little hint, I think Coach Hunley, I'm pretty sure, ended up with three wins against Dobyns Bennett. A little hint, the winningest coach against Dobyns Bennett had 4 wins.
Remember, we don't have very many wins against Dobyns Bennett.
Especially the last 30 years.
Back deep for the Vikings to return. Number 1, Isaiah Foot, and number 20, Micah Montgomery. DB's ready to kick. Number 42, Titan Thomas to kick. The kick is up. And this one's going in the end zone too. Yep.
All right. Good.
Touchback. Bring it out to the 20.
Dobyns Bennett showing once again, Trey. I think they're a pretty darn good football team.
I would have to say so, especially coming in with only 3 returning starters. It's a bunch of new players, but those players, they may not have been starters last year, but on a 10-win team, they played some.
Yeah, absolutely. So. And if you'll remember, Viking fans, last year, the first game of the year, we got thumped, and we improved dramatically as the year went on. So we got thumped by DB first game of the season.
Yep. And we have an off week next week before we go play.
So I'm sure we're going
to Pulaski. Johnson rolls out.
Come on,
Pass
come on,
De Geer. Oh, he was almost there. Just ran out of green. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Vikings. John Kropp.
Good guess, but no, it's not John Kropp. He had 3 wins. Good guess, Samantha Gudger, but you're incorrect.
2nd and 10 for the Vikings with the ball on the 20 with 8:42 to go in the game, trailing 35-13.
All right, come on, Vikes. Here we go. Let's get something going.
Johnson and Kennedy in the backfield. Snap. No, he's got plenty of time. There's the pass to De Geer. He's going to be brought down at the 25. Johnson had plenty of time that time to just good coverage.
Yeah, that was great.
Right,
that was great
down the field.
Coverage downfield by the Indian secondary for sure.
So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 6 for the Vikings. So gain of 4 on that reception.
I think we've got a lot of fans calling that probably don't know how to use Twitter, I'm hoping. Other social media, yeah, maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe we need to branch out next week and give y'all multiple ways to answer these questions.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. I don't know all those things. Johnson back to pass. Oh.
This is kind of funny. One of my buddies texted me earlier.
Sacked by
one of my buddies texted me earlier, and he's a former player here, and said, "Who uses Twitter anymore?" Ha ha ha. Okay.
Brings up 4th down for the Vikings, so we're going to be punting right here, Brad. I use Twitter all the time, Brad. I like Twitter, but I already do Facebook.
All right, here we go. Now we're just
4th and 13 for the Vikings. 6:58 to go in the game. What are we waiting on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We didn't have enough players on the field. Got one trotting out there late. Now we got enough.
It's so easy to lose focus when you get frustrated, and right now we're definitely
starting.
Take
a little bounce. Oh, he's going.
Golly, that was brave, that kid.
Yeah.
I guarantee it.
So that's
his coaches their hearts may have just stopped for a second.
With 6:30 to go in the game, Dobyns Bennett's going to take over the ball on the 48 with 1st down and 10.
I say we don't give them the answers. We may have to recycle some of these questions. I think they're pretty good questions. Somebody got it. Who got that? Put that one up.
There it is.
Jamil Daggs with the answer. Former Viking, Jamil Daggs. Jim Dotson. That is correct. Good job, Jamil, former Viking player himself.
Man in motion. Going to hand it up the middle. And he's a tough runner right there. He's going to be brought down by Montgomery and 68. That is Cooper Conley.
Good job, Coop. Jamil, you'll have to come by the Tennessee High Athletic Office this week for some free Tennessee High gear. Just a little history behind that question. Jim Dotson, who was our coach from 1980 to 86, 7 seasons, he beat the Indians in 1980, 1981, 1984, and 1985. So he coached Jamil's father, so I'm sure that's probably why Jamil knew that.
2nd and 3 for the Indians with 5:45 to go in the game. Handoff up the middle, and he's going to be brought down after he gains the first down. Minton on the carry.
All right, go ahead, Trey, with that fourth quarter trivia question.
What event in 1989 led to the Tennessee High versus DB game being played at the ETSU Mini Dome? After yesterday, it's monsoon. Just a hint there.
Another little history lesson on that game. Well, I'll wait until somebody answers.
Remember, it's at THS Game Day, hashtag THS Trivia. Tweet your answer.
All right. Dobyns Bennett puts
First and
trips
10.
into the boundary right here.
Oh, they're playing.
They're throwing the ball. Wow, down the field.
He's a lefty. Gonna bring up 2nd and 10 for the Indians. I didn't know. I think we lost our audio, Brad.
Colin, can you hear us?
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, it went dead there for a minute. Man in motion, handoff up the middle.
Man,
they're just gutting us up the middle right now. We're just wore out. Oh, we got some extracurricular over here. Come on now.
We're good.
That's
that actually wasn't.
Micah Norton in
yeah,
there.
that actually wasn't really after the whistle.
No.
That was going on right as the whistle was blowing.
Freshman Micah Norton making an appearance on the D-line for Tennessee High. He's going to be a good one as he gets older. So we got some substitutes in on D-line. We got a freshman and a sophomore at tackles.
Definitely. I think Dobyns Bennett, from the looks of things, have a couple.
They still got some starters.
Yeah, they hadn't subbed everybody.
No.
I think they've subbed a couple guys, though.
Pass.
Man, they're still gunning for it.
All
right.
Incomplete. Oh, we got a penalty in the backfield. We're going to call roughing the passer, I think, right here. Gosh. Get a stop. No, we'll give them a first down. See what the call is on this penalty.
Personal foul on the defense, number 29, roughing the quarterback. Half the distance to the goal, automatic first down.
That's what I thought we were going to get. A little roughing the passer. So 4:02 to go in the game. Tennessee High is.
That's correct.
That is
Go
correct.
ahead and show it. Oh, we got a winner to the history question, the trivia question. What is Hurricane Hugo? Very good. Bradley Robertson. Come by Tennessee High Athletic Office and collect your gear this week. Good job. Hurricane Hugo. Dobyns Bennett, you're too late. Sorry.
Oh, got another penalty on this one's on DB. I believe this one's going to come back.
Little history on that game. I was actually at that game. I was in the 3rd grade. I was in the 3rd grade.
Prior to the snap, false start on the offense. Number 52, 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
I was actually at that game. My Uncle Craig took me to that game when I was in 3rd or 4th grade. I was a little kid. But I remember being there, and we were still in the same league, Trey. We were the 2nd-ranked team in the state. Dobyns Bennett was the 3rd-ranked team in the state. Hurricane Hugo rolled in through here, and everybody around canceled except for us. We got the game at the Mini Dome, so we were the only show in town.
But it was filled up.
Oh my goodness, it was packed, and they actually won that game. Let me find the score. I forgot. It was a close game.
Man, there's all kinds of penalty flags coming in now. Every ref out on the field threw their flag on that one. Got a kid out there without his helmet on. Hey, man, getting a little chippy out there now. With 3:50 to go in the game, Tennessee High trails Dobyns Bennett 35-13.
We lost by about a touchdown. That's all I remember, and it came down to it. We lost, I think, by 6 points. I remember we lost by 6 points. I don't remember what the exact score was in 1989.
Illegal participation, number 74, participating after his helmet was removed. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, remains first down.
Oh, there we go.
It came down to a late turnover. That's all I remember. But it was a great experience being in the Mini Dome and being so packed for, I'm sure, everybody involved, for all these high school. I mean, they were probably playing in front of 8,000 or 9,000 people in the Mini Dome. So that was a pretty cool atmosphere for sure. Back in 1989. Trey, you probably weren't even born yet back then. So.
What are you talking about? If you were at the game, I was right behind you.
Yeah. My Uncle Craig, I think, is probably working as a police officer tonight at the
Craig
game.
Kistner. First and 26 for the Indians. Ball on the 29-yard line. Back to pass.
Come on. Good, Vikings.
Big sack right there by number 29, Peyton Figgins, with the sack. It's going to bring up 3rd and forever for the Indians. Too bad it wasn't a little earlier. We got the 2nd down and forever. 2nd 26. Ball on the 37-yard line with 2:50 to go. Brad, nothing else. Tennessee I had it played tough.
Yeah.
And we're going to have some things to work on, to grow from.
For sure.
And
we will. And
they'll probably improve greatly from tonight.
Absolutely.
Until their next game.
And I mean, I think it's pretty
pass.
safe, Trey. I think it's pretty safe to say. I mean, this is almost common sense. Let me think of who we're playing.
Pulaski.
I'm confident to say this is going to be the best football team.
Oh yeah, this will be
by a mile that we play all year. So, you know, I mean, this hasn't been a blowout. I mean,
we hung with them. I mean,
yeah, absolutely.
In the first half, we were one punt return away from being tied, and I mean, a couple dumb plays. And
you can definitely find a lot of positive points to, you know, be optimistic, you know, about, you know, things we can learn and grow from in this football game.
Yeah, a play or two here and a play or two there, and it's a totally different score.
Absolutely. But I mean, just to remind you, I mean, we had double their offensive stats at halftime.
Yeah. I still can't believe DB's still throwing it. I mean,
maybe we'll get a pick here in a minute, Trey.
It would serve them right. I mean, the kid's been in the game the whole game, so it's not like they're just putting their backup in to work on some. He's played majority of the game.
Well, and they're playing against most of our freshmen and sophomores right now too.
Yeah. 2:20 to go in the fourth quarter. Tennessee High trails 35-13. This brings up 4th down and 34 for the Indians. They're going to punt it. Looks like Peyton Figgins back deep to receive for the Vikings. And he's going to punt it out of the back of the end zone. So we'll take the ball at the 20 with 2:15 to go in the game. Tennessee High trailing 35-13. We'll have 1st and 10 on the 20. Oh, we brought in Phipps at quarterback.
Yeah, I think we've kind of subbed out we've got a lot of sophomores in there right now.
Jimmy Phipps coming in at quarterback for the Vikings.
And I'm pretty sure, looking at numbers, that Dobyns Bennett has done the same.
Yeah.
It looks like they're young now as well.
I
don't recognize any of their numbers.
Fumbled the snap. Phipps, he's going to make something out of it. They picked up a yard or two after the fumbled snap. So 2 minutes to go. Tennessee High trailing 35-13.
We can give y'all got about 2 minutes. We can give y'all one more chance at that second trivia question that no one ever answered. No, somebody answered that one. I think it was what are the last two starting quarterbacks to beat the Indians?
Remember, one of them is Taylor Harmon.
One of them is Taylor Harmon. Who's the other one? My mom actually, good job, Lana Stubbs. My mom has actually answered this, and she texted me, but sorry, Mom, this is pretty brutal.
Part of the snap. False start on the offense.
Nope.
5-yard penalty
Taylor Harmon
remains
and Brad
second down.
Stubbs. I was not
he wasn't quarterback.
I wasn't quarterback when we beat him.
Brad was a running back in that game.
Yeah. I don't think we'd have beat him if I was still the quarterback, Trey.
Now the quarterback I was playing had a cannon on him for.
He did.
We ran. That was the year we kind of switched to the run and gun,
and we ended back up in a multiple offense that year. We were kind of multiple.
And stopped in the backfield. Minute 10 to go in the game. I think Tennessee High is going to just try to run the clock out here. That was Josh Sizemore on the carry for the Vikings.
I'm going to give a little shout out to Graham Clark. Just now texted to add to our broadcast there, Trey. Dobyns Bennett legend head coach Graham Clark, one of the winningest coaches all time in the state of Tennessee. But anyway, he knows the score of that 1989 game in the Mini Dome. And the final score, hey, I was right. I knew it was about 6 points. It was 20-14. Thank you, Coach Clark.
And thanks.
And Tyson Keller, thanks, bud.
So this is going to be your ball game. The score, Dobyns Bennett Indians 35, Tennessee High Vikings 13. This has been a great contested game, Brad. Some great football on both sides. Both teams played hard. Got a lot to grow from, to learn from, to move forward and pick up. Next week's an off week, and we'll come back and play Pulaski County.
Yeah, Trey, as you said, I think we can definitely take a lot of positives from this game, and I'm sure that the next 2 weeks we've got a great coaching staff that's going to be able to look at this game film and make any kind of changes that we possibly need to make and just improve on things that we need to improve on. I'm really excited after watching us compete really for 3 quarters. We had Dobyns Bennett on the ropes tonight, Trey.
Yeah.
For 3 quarters. I'm really proud of this Vikings team, and more so than anything, I'm optimistic about our chances, Trey, to win a conference championship
I would agree,
this year.
100%.
So I look forward to being with you guys the rest of the year. When's our next time we'll be out here, Trey?
Not next week, week after.
Will we be home?
Yeah, we play Pulaski.
Pulaski, and we know
nothing.
Very little about Pulaski, Virginia. It's Virginia, right?
Yep.
Because I think there's a Pulaski, Tennessee as well.
Pulaski, Virginia. I just know they're going to play probably some hard smash mouth football.
Yeah, and I always like playing Southwest Virginia football. But anyway, a lot will be because it kind of turns into a Tennessee/Virginia rivalry, kind of the same as UT-VT rivalry. A lot of people around here are always, who's better. It's kind of turns into the same thing. So look forward to that game, Trey. Everybody, we will see you in 2 weeks. This is Brad Stubbs and Trey Arrington.
Final stats.
Let's go over the final stats. We got them? We got any final stats? We'll get them. Let's hang around for a second.
Let's take a commercial break real quick.
And then we'll come back and give you stats if you want to hang around for some stats.
Introducing the Hyundai Elantra 2021 North American Car of the Year. With quality better than Honda and Toyota for thousands less. A warranty that crushes the competition. 3 years complimentary maintenance. 5 years unlimited roadside assistance. And which of these is made in America? You guessed it, the Hyundai Elantra. With better looks, better quality, more features, and less than a new Honda or Toyota. There's no question the Elantra is the new king of the road. Nobody beats Friendship Hyundai of Bristol and Johnson City. We're dealing.
All right, we're welcome back as we're still waiting to get some stats, but
so all you late nighters that are hanging with us, you're gonna get a dose of some stats here in just a minute. We've almost got them compiled.
we got Coach Chandler down here talking to the team on the field, and
Little kids punting the football all over the field. Maybe we need to change the camera down to those kids punting the football, and we can start evaluating how they punt it.
got the biggest band in the state over here.
Hey, it's pretty impressive.
They are.
Not gonna lie.
Well,
all right, we got
our
stats. All right, fans, this is the final stats. Dobyns Bennett total offense tonight, 195 yards. They were total passing. They had 73 yards passing. Total rushing, they had 122 yards rushing. So really, I mean, that's a completely different game in the second half. They really kind of started having their way with us in the second half. We will get you all Tennessee High stats in just a moment.
I wonder how many times they passed.
I wonder how many people are still listening. I doubt anybody. But we'll give anyone that is listening some stats here in just a second. Here's some replays of tonight's game. It's a little counterplay from Tennessee High. Got outside of his blocker. We kind of talked about this game, about this play.
We were going to come back to it, about him not cutting inside,
right,
and bouncing it outside. There's our long touchdown pass to Austin DeGear down the sideline.
Good play right there, and that didn't that tie the game up? That tied the game up.
Yeah.
Here's a big reception.
Micah. No, this was LeVon.
This is the one that got tipped, and then he caught it. Big play. Look out. Here's a touchdown from the Vikings, from the Wildcat formation.
Here's our final stats for Tennessee High.
All right, total stats for the Vikings tonight: 159 yards passing. Ooh, this is a stat that I promise you our coaches will not like, and we will work on this week. And then hats off to the Dobyns Bennett defense. This next stat: total rushing yards tonight, negative 15 yards of rushing tonight. So, wow, hats off to that Dobyns Bennett front four and inside guys. Yeah, absolutely, good job. 177 yards receiving. So that was our total stats for the Vikings. Why don't you sign us out, Trey?
All right, until week after next when we come back to if we face Pulaski County. Everybody have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.